But the what he said that really resonates more than anything, more than that I would coach, but only if my sons come, all that. The thing that resonates to me, and I'm going to mention this over and over again when the subject matter of Travis Hunter comes up, whether I'm in the combine booth or sitting here at this chair, is Deion saying, if you don't play him both ways and you think he's just a defender, and your offense is struggling, and you're a head coach, and your best offensive weapon is standing right next to you on the sideline, how's that going to play? That resonates with me. He could not be more wrong on that. I mean, more right. He could not be more right. He could not be more right about that.
Could you imagine? I'm worried about the idea of having a package, and then all of a sudden he trots out on the field, and you're like, well,
you got to force it to him.
Hunter's in the game. Well, he's the number one option. I mean that as a tell, like a giveaway.
Or do you play him every defensive snap, and you play him on offense till the wheels come on?
You play him on first and second down, or second and third down.
I don't know. Yeah.
Not just a package,
right?
But
so when he comes out,
he's in the rotation.
You're not just saying okay, but if he does come out there on second and third down, and it's just a package for him, doesn't that open things up elsewhere? Right? Doesn't that make it? You're now hyper aware of when this guy comes on the field. If he's the best offensive weapon in the draft, I was expecting Ashton Genty or any of the wide receivers who don't play defense as well. But for McShay to say that was something else, man.
So DJ Moore led the wide receivers in snaps this year, 63 a game.
How many snaps per game, if you can look it up, did Surtain play, for instance? A guy who may be defensive player of the year at corner.
Stand by.
Speaking of defenders in Colorado, how many did he play?
He played 61 a game.
So you add Surtain with DJ Moore, and you get 120 snaps a game.
Which is
that's a lot.
That's a lot of snaps. But if he can get 90 snaps a game,
you've got to have, with all of these slide rule experts and analytics people, come up with the number. What's the number of snaps per game that you think would be effective, successful, that somebody of his prowess can deal? Deion's on the show next week in New Orleans, Friday. I'm just going to give me a number. How many snaps do you think the kid can play? What a fascinating figure. This could be like the Ohtani of the NFL. I'm serious. And if you think he can play both ways and be as effective as the best receiver on your team and a guy who can erase half the field, how the hell is he not the number one overall draft choice?
Right.
If the Tennessee Titans think we're talking to him, we have gone through the sports science of it, our medical shows he's completely clean. And by that I mean there's no bumps, there's no bruises, there's no, you broke a bone when you were 8. We could see it on our x-rays. If you think he is ready to go, how the hell is he not the first overall pick? When you're taking on the Chiefs, he wipes out their best receiver, and then you take on the rest of the league, and he's your best offensive weapon. How is he not number one overall?
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats, the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now for game day. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
The Parker Bird Show.
Claire Reeves, author, a speaker, and an entrepreneur. Throughout your posts and your works, how have you shared Sledge's story, you guys' story, to inspire others?
Before he was born, I always did like Good News Fridays, and it was honestly kind of happened accidentally.
Yeah.
It was really like the readers kind of just said, hey, this resonates. Hey, like I needed this. It was just kind of pouring out. And I think it was kind of a cry like, Lord, be near, and also just asking for prayer. I mean, you talk about the power of prayer, you've seen it, you know? I mean, it changes the game.
The Parker Bird Show, exclusively on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville. Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
He is the former East Carolina Pirate, now with the St. Louis Cardinals, Alec Burleson. What do the Cardinals look at for you in 2025? Hit 269, 21 homers, 78 RBIs last year, 147 total hits. Where do they see you in the lineup this year?
I guess we'll all have to wait and find out. I think there's a plan in place for sure. We've got a good young core coming back that has some experience last year. So, I'm just super excited to hopefully hit the middle of the lineup and contribute to a lot of wins and, make a deep run in the playoffs.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
We believe. Not only did we win the fight, we won the game. Hell yeah!
Clip, what's up? It's Bryce.
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Flip that, Shirley.
Miss Shirley, have you scanned your MTV card back on Pirate Radio? Now!
Have you scanned your MVP card? I have a gourd, son. I sit there every day.
That's the tater right there.
It's a damn tater. So you're the
You can't say that.
This is the worst human being I've ever known.
You know what? We're good.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, PR927FM.com. And come on and hang out with us at Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Some of the chat gangers already in on this Thursday. You can find this show, the Brian Bailey Show, the Holt Naylor Show, the Danny Beal Show, the Greg Hudson Show, all of our pre- and post-game ECU basketball content. Soon we'll have pre- and post-game East Carolina baseball content. Right now we have everything up from ECU Baseball Media Day on Monday. So if you want to hear from Cliff Godwin, Austin Knight, Jeff Palumbo, and the Pirate players, all those interviews are there for you at Pirate Radio TV. We'll be talking to you throughout this 3-hour journey. Shirley Rhodes is here. We got intern Logan on video. Intern Grayson is right there. J-Bone, Jarrett, been getting a lot of camera time lately. He joins us to start the show.
How's it going?
It's going good. Every time before today you've asked, can I sit in here? Today you said, I'm going to be in here. I noticed that.
Yeah.
And I like that. I take a little initiative.
Well, yesterday you said it's always cool, so I figured might as well start
Make
asking.
me throw you out, basically.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I got left side.
And I got strong side.
Chandler Honeycutt's here. Hey, Sean.
What's up, Clipper? Happy Thursday to you.
HT to you, MF. PJ on YouTube says, hey, y'all, man, was Coach Gruden great on Holden's pod? So you did some voices. I
was on there with Holton Naylors, man. He visited Tennessee, didn't want to go to Knoxville, but he did want to go to Greenville. I guess because of Sup Dogs, man.
So you did Gruden. You did some other voices on the Holton Naylor show?
I did.
The man of many voices.
Before we went on the air, he was like, I've heard you're Jerry Jones, so I was doing my Jerry Jones.
There's a new Jerry Jones drop we debuted this week. Shirley,
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Do you think in the Brian Schottenheimer era of Dallas there will be any A smiles or B glory holes?
I mean, they're going to win some games.
None.
No glory holes, but I think you might see
a few smiles.
You'll see a win where they should win, and Cowboys fans will be like,
well,
yay.
If Brian Schottenheimer is like any other coach that kind of sucks and is in over his skis, he will be smiling even during a 40.
He's not in over his skis, okay? He's not in over his skis.
I like it,
You
Jerry.
suck. We're not in the mountains. We're in Texas where there's lots of glory holes.
There's mountains in Texas. UTEP Stadium is like mountains all around.
Oh, El Paso.
Do you even count that,
I have
Jerry?
a friend named Gary Hahn who knows a few things about El Paso. Gary, come up to the stage. And amongst all the...
Yes, Texas has mountains, including the Guadalupe Mountains, Davis Mountains, and Chisos Mountains.
Yeah.
The Guadalupe Mountains are the highest mountain range in Texas. So there you go. There are mountains in Texas. That's a country music song. Sing
There are
it.
mountains in Texas.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to turn my mic on and I turned yours off. Sorry.
You better have something important to say, Shirley.
Now, why would you want to turn my mic off?
Well, I mean,
No smiles in here now.
No smiles
in the
or
words
glory
of Dolly
holes.
Parton, Texas also has a
river.
Whorehouse?
Uh-huh.
What?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's mountains in those whorehouses.
Yes. There are mountains in those too.
Steve says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Clampo.
Clipper!
Hey,
I'm ready for women's basketball to go on their postseason run, so we can clamp down.
Yeah, all this regular season nonsense.
We're like the Chiefs. We just sleepwalk through.
It's like Danny said about the Pats. It's like ECU women's basketball doesn't come alive until March.
Wake me up in March. But a little March preview last night. A much-needed win for the ECU women's basketball team. They beat Wichita State 72-62, the final score from Minges Coliseum.
I would say they shocked the shockers, but I feel like that's been used probably about 1,763,202 times.
Two.
Amaya Joyner, 17 points, 13 rebounds.
Double.
She surpassed 1,000 for her career so far.
Dang.
And, by the way, she is just the second Pirate ever to amass 1,000 points and 100 blocks in her career.
Jeez. Luigi DeBow didn't do that?
We love Baba.
Luigi. Pirates had 3 15-plus scores, including Joyner, Jayla Herb, and, of course, Anzahane
Hutton.
Anjane.
Come on, man.
Ajane. I didn't hear you speak up.
Because I knew it. I wanted y'all to get it wrong first.
Ajane Hutton had 15 points and 6 boards for the Pirates last night, who move to a cool 11-10 on the season, 3-6 in league play.
That conference record doesn't even bother me one bit.
Nope. Just get
Not
into
one
get into the bracket. We'll make a run to the championship.
Yeah.
Just clamp down. Simple as that. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Jamie says, hey, count the bell. Hey, now. Hey, now. Skip says, hey. What's up, Skip?
Skip.
All right.
Looky there.
We talked about this with Dixon and Parker on Monday. We have the Pirate playlist. We have the walk-up songs for this season.
Parker must have changed his last minute because
he's up there twice.
Oh, really?
He's up there twice.
Oh, because he's a pitcher and a
that's true.
offensive player.
If he comes, one is his walkout song.
Parker Bird is not up here twice.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Really? I looked at it like 8 times. I
Yeah.
didn't see him twice.
He has the song he mentioned, God Is by Kanye West. What's Kanye up to these days?
He's got a new album coming soon.
Oh, good. And he's got
Somebody has one by John Wayne.
Wait a minute. Where's the other? Q Country Roads by Charles Wesley Godwin. All right, I'm going to run through the ones I know, and then we'll talk about the ones I don't know. So, first of all, shout out to Austin Irby, Tom Sawyer by Rush, one of the greatest rock songs of all time. You've got Paranoid, Chance Hall going with Paranoid by Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Let's see. What else do I know? We got an AC/DC TNT from Drew Downs.
All right.
John Collins has Stay Fly by 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
I was just singing that the other day.
That was probably my favorite one on the list.
How's it go?
Is that the one I gotta stay fly till I die. Is that not it?
Is that 3-6 Mafia?
I believe so.
3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia.
I believe so.
I love Mark Henry's theme song. That's
Somebody's gonna get their butt.
Their
kicked.
butt.
I think you can say kicked.
All right. We've also got Brain Stew by Green Day for Brad Zayek. We've got Rooster by Alice in Chains.
Here comes the rooster.
Time to stop the rooster. Gabe B has that one. Headstrong by Trapped for Jackson DiLorenzo. That one's interesting because I always wondered where that early 2000s kind of grungy, gritty rock would end up like. I didn't think it would stand the test of time. So a college kid having a trap song is interesting to me. Let's see. Ooh, a little 3 days grace for Michael Irby, The Animal I Have Become. CCR, Run Through the Jungle for Nick Moran. Hail to the King, Avenged Sevenfold for Sean Jenkins. And Taylor Grubbs going Bad to the Bone by George Thorogood.
Bad to the bone.
Kickstart My Heart, Motley Crue from Ethan Norby.
Kickstart my heart.
Now there's some rap and country
Is there country?
that y'all have to help me out with.
Yeah.
Like some Travis Scott.
Is that Through the Late Night?
Through the Late Night for Braxton Trammell.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
There's some Drake, Gently.
Nah.
David Lillis.
I wonder if any of the interns know these people.
Logan, you familiar? Well, I'm going to go around the room and ask what your walk-up song will be. No radio show's ever done that before, including this one. Oh, Styx, Renegade. It's this guy from Pittsburgh. Dawson Kerr. I haven't heard of any of these baseball players, by the way. Who are these guys? Are they real players?
They must be the new guys.
The new class. Logan, first of all, can I say, Logan, I like your I like what you got going on today.
The style?
Yeah.
The fit?
The backwards hat.
The fit?
The glasses. The chain.
You can move the mic up.
You can move it up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I just want to get that out of the way.
I appreciate it.
Good look.
I worked really hard.
I can tell. What would be, did you play baseball in high school?
No, I played golf, soccer, track.
10-4.
Where'd you go to high school?
Millbrook High School in Raleigh.
Yep.
Where Reed Herring went to school.
Oh, yeah.
Former ECU quarterback.
Todd Gurley go there?
He went to Tarboro.
I'm wrong. Somebody went there.
Oh, Jared. I'm not kicking you out yet. But
my bad.
The ice is thin.
Busy morning.
Thinning.
What
would be your walk-up song?
Honestly, I'd probably go rap. I've always liked Low Down by Lil Baby, but at the same time,
Did I have his chips the other day?
His chips are absolutely fantastic.
I got some rap snacks from Sub Dogs, not a sponsor. Neither one of those things. Man, Lil Baby's chips were amazing. I couldn't tell you a song by him, but he's got some damn good chips.
Wham, wham, wham. I'm Lil Baby.
I'm Lil Baby.
All right. So you're going Lil Baby?
I guess so. I'll go with Low Down by Lil Baby. Yes.
Subject to change, but that's it for now. Grayson, what are you going with?
Honestly, I don't know, but I really like Fleetwood Mac, so maybe like Silver Springs by them.
Okay.
All right.
Huh?
Going old school.
Interesting.
Shirley,
Like it?
what is your 2025 walk-up song?
Okay. Two came to mind, but the one I think I'm really going to go with is Pink Friday by Nicki Minaj. It's a remix of my favorite 80s song of all time, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Okay.
So it's a rap remix that has that sample in it. So it's called Pink Friday.
I'm going to keep my same answer from years past, and I'm going. For life.
I didn't think about going wrestling theme songs.
So
The
many
only-
to choose from.
The only other one I would have gone with is a straight banger, and that is New Jack Hustler by Ice-T.
All right. I'm going NWO, Chon Mon.
In high school, I had Hell's Bells when I approached the plate. The bells tolling, bad.
I'm a fan of. Is this a hot take? For whom the bell tolls, greater than Hell's Bells.
I don't think that's. I think that's lukewarm.
It's a fair take.
But today I will go with All My Rowdy Friends Are Coming Nova tonight.
Okay.
Are you ready for some football?
Because in the stadium, that's all my rowdy friends.
Yeah. And in the jungle.
God, this is tough. I want to go Stranglehold, Ted Nugent. I want to go Blue-Blooded Woman, Alan Jackson. But you can't beat that glass shattering. I'm going Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
I think we have
Stone
another
Cold,
entry.
Stone
We have another
Cold.
entry.
Now batting, hitting 187 on the year, Jared Watkins. But you're still badass with your Stone
Yeah.
Cold thing.
187. I'll take that all week.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We need Wade Mentor to introduce this guy.
Hey, Shirley, can we get some Wade Mentor? Do you have that pulled up before we talk to this fella right here?
Carolina Hurricanes goal! His first career goal, scorer number 49, Alex Harper.
What's up, A-Harp?
What's up, gents?
What's up, Harp?
I was on the way to take an apartment tour because I'm finding a new place to live. And I heard you guys talking about walk-up songs, so I literally came in just to give mine.
All right. Okay, what's up?
He could call us.
CM Punk's theme song, Cult of Personality.
What?
Cult of Personality.
I think Living Color deserves more respect than CM Punk's entrance music, but yeah.
What?
Same song.
The band Living Color, I think they deserve more respect.
Yeah, it was a popular song decades before Punk used it, but to your point.
I actually prefer This Fire Burns. I forget that
That's
band's
not
name.
ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
I forget that
That's
band's
a great
name.
That's a great one.
Hey, I just want to let you know you're not ridiculous. All right. Cult of Personality. A-Harp.
It's a good one.
You're not sticking around. You got to go.
Yeah, I do have to go. I really just came
Well, thanks
in
for
to get that.
popping in.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Do you have a job?
No.
Word of the day is
But you're
job.
about to have a place to live. And that's all that matters.
Maybe.
So did you just like hear Clip bring that up and like
I was literally
flip a U-turn?
I passed by Sheets. I'm looking at a place on the grid.
Is that where you're staying?
No, I'm looking at a place on the grid, and I was literally passing the studio, listening to the show. And I was like, nah, I'll just go in real quick because I'm like 20 minutes early, so I thought I got some time to kill anyway.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see you, bud.
Absolutely. Good to see y'all.
See you, Harp.
Y'all have a great show.
By the way,
beautiful home.
if y'all haven't already, go to X, go to Alex Harper's X account and check out. Retweet, like, share the highlight video.
He's snapping.
Yeah, please do. It's my tape from Special Teams U Pro Prep Camp in Tampa. I have 2 haters up there.
Haters
already? Yeah, people telling me to get a job on, like, fire up my LinkedIn or clock in. Buddy.
You're 24.
I already have a LinkedIn.
You're going to get those, buddy.
This one guy, I don't know who this Moronic Monday said, you ain't going to no draft, buddy. Start making some connections on LinkedIn.
Jeez.
I think it's funny. Dude, Truce, I thought one of them was actually Caden Norman.
Oh, Caden, I did too. Caden Norman Jr.
I was like, is that Caden Norman?
They said, go ahead.
Telling me to go get a job?
Go ahead and
really?
clock in for me, bud.
All right.
I'll be sure to tag Tom McMahon.
I actually had to click on the profile to like make sure that wasn't actually Caden.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I think it would have been funnier if it was.
You ain't going to no draft, buddy.
It's so funny.
Only draft you're going to is
But you know what?
the war.
You know who's always there for you? Your dad. He says impressive.
Cow.
What a guy.
Cow.
Kyle is that guy.
Love that dude. Love me some Kyle Hart. K-Harp.
Go find you a place to live, man.
Will do.
Get out of here and go find you
I'm excited for next week because the team selection of A-Hart begins.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Thought it was after the Super Bowl.
Is the Super Bowl not this Sunday?
I tell you what is this Sunday. Clash at the Coliseum. Bowman's Gray in, I believe, Winston-Salem.
I'll tell you what's this Saturday. The Royal Rumble.
The Royal
Who's
Rumble.
going to win?
Have you declared yet?
Okay, before you answer.
Okay.
I have avoided all like odds and dirt sheets and rumors, so I don't want to here's what I saw the plans are. I just name a guy and don't add anything to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go completely unspoiled because I hadn't watched anything since Survivor Series.
I haven't either.
Okay.
Honestly.
I think I'm going to go CM Punk.
All right.
CM Punk's gonna
Because it's like a star-studded Rumble, right?
John Cena, The Rock, possibly. I'm going to go Cena.
Is Roman Reigns in?
Yeah.
He is.
I mean, yeah. So
He sucks, though. I'm going John Cena.
All
He
right.
stinks.
Cena, Punk, is Orton in?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't think he's because he's been, quote unquote, injured.
Is Penta in?
He is.
Oh! How many surprise spots are even going to be
I
left?
think just one for Dwayne.
So no,
Well,
like
half of the entrants have been announced.
Well,
already.
maybe 2.
no old guys.
They might
or
bring
anything?
back Repo Man, I hear.
Is he alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't, maybe not. I don't know.
That's Bray's dad, right?
Oh, was it?
Is
No, that's IRS.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Repo Man.
Rest in peace.
Alex, bye.
All right. Y'all be good, man.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. Chandler, who you got? Mysterio?
Give me
I know you're a big Mysterio
Chavo?
guy.
People over there, what's up? People over there, what's up?
If you feel me, stand up and say what's up. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I'm gonna see if my buddy Sam will answer, because he's really funny at naming old random wrestlers to win the Rumble. I don't know. He probably won't answer though.
Samsonite, please pick up the phone.
Samsonite.
That's his name on Twitter.
I gave it to him.
Sammy Swanson.
Nah, he's probably working. He's a hard-working man. All right, well, we'll see if he calls back throughout the show. We'll take a break, come back, check in with Zach Kaplan live from Boston.
Oh, man, I was at the Garden last night. I mean, isn't that a big deal?
When we return, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Hunting season is officially open, and a great way to enjoy that postseason hunt celebration is with a Busch Light. As cold and smooth as the mountain stream, Busch Light is that perfect sip after a day spent in the great outdoors. Grab a case today. Celebrate the hunt with Busch Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Busch Light, please drink responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina, Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal, to make sure you leave a happy customer.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov. What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailor Show.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, know the best country cooking around.
G'day, this is Luke Larson, punter for the ECU Pirates, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. And University PC Care has been Pirate Nation's go-to IT expert since 2006, and they're the local tech support experts for any of your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of your business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, we're getting some more names in for who could be in the Rumble this year. This is a real answer, I think. Chad says Joe Hendry. I know he's a popular guy. You think he'll show up?
I feel like it's a waste.
So I believe now is TNA and W. He's in TNA, right? They got a thing.
Up, yeah.
So he could show up. Chad says Coco Beware. I was a big Shirley. We were big Coco Beware fans back in the day.
Kamala.
He said Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
I don't want.
Talking about the wrestler, sir.
Dude, I was about to say she's only lost once. I don't think she wants to lose again.
Wow.
Oh no. Ho! Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Says Kenny Curlings.
Oh.
Kenny says Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Chad says the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
Everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price. Chad also says Tugboat.
Whoop whoop. Go Earthquake.
I was gonna say,
I think he's dead.
Was he in the natural disasters?
I feel like.
Or was it like Typhoon and
Typhoon and Earthquake? Yeah. But I think one of them was Tugboat.
Tugboat was Typhoon, maybe.
I don't remember him as Typhoon. I remember him as Tugboat, though.
Let's see what Zach Kaplan knows about wrestling. Zach, how you doing?
What's up, Cliff? I'm doing great.
Did you watch wrestling as a kid?
Attitude Era was my era.
Nice.
How about a little D-Generation X at the Royal Rumble?
Well, Triple H will be there.
Well, Sean is old, brittle, bald, and has a lazy eye, and Triple H almost died 3 years ago, so I doubt any of that's going to happen.
It's never stopped him before.
What does the lazy eye have to do from stopping you from doing what you love?
Just looks weird.
And I am calling from Massachusetts, so I'd say, how about my fellow statesman John Cena? But the problem is you can't see him if he went in the ring.
Zach, what would your wow?
Thank you.
Did you play baseball in high school?
Tried out for the freshman team, did not make it.
I made it further than Zach Kaplan. I was on the freshman team before I.
You know who else didn't make the freshman team, Zach?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yep.
True.
And you didn't give up, and look at where you are today. What would be your walk-up song for 2025?
Oh, that's a good one. I saw it. I know the Pirates put out all of theirs. I don't even know what made me think of it. I know Dixon Williams is giving up $1 Million Baby. I'll take it. Make that my walk-up song.
$1 Million Baby?
I didn't see that movie.
Like just play the movie?
Yeah.
When you...
I feel like Zach wouldn't be able to make up his mind on what song it would be. So it would be a jumble of like a bunch of songs.
Give me the beginning of Start Me Up by Rolling Stones and then throw in a little Wu-Tang Clan, Ain't Nothing to F With.
He would do 15 1-second clips.
So Zach, you're up seeing your family up there in Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's funny. Brian Kelly's he was born and raised not far from here, not Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but
really,
my family.
He's a Massachusettsian.
Family.
Well, I mean, he would tell. I mean, you know, if you asked him, he's from Baton Rouge.
Sure.
Yes, he is originally actually from the area, but yeah, I am here with my family.
We'll talk sports, but Zach, how about the historical sites up there? Like there was they had a tea party up there. There was a massacre.
Boston Tea Party.
The guy ran through the street.
Yeah,
what's his name?
The Boston Marathon.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about a long time ago.
You mean Paul Revere, the British are coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
ran through the street?
Like, how close to you are you from those famous sites?
Like, I'm probably 30, 40 minutes from Lexington and Concord. And then the ones in Boston, like, I was probably maybe about a 5-10 minute walk from a good chunk of them last night when my family and I went to the Celtics game. So
nice.
Not too far.
How was the Garden last night?
Oh, it was great. Always a good time. We had some nice seats, thanks to Mama and Papa Caps for that one. And, Chris Stapps decided to just, take it to his fellow countryman, I believe, Nikola Vucevic. He had, 33 and I think 26 in the first half. So made Chicago made them look like the mediocre Bulls they are.
Oh, all right. Zach Kaplan joining us live from Massachusetts as get a little break here. Go see the fam. That's always a good thing. What you missed, Zach, was an ECU women's basketball victory, much needed. And I guess you'll be closer to, I don't know what the miles say, East Carolina this weekend. They are in Philadelphia to take on the Temple Owls, looking for their 4th straight win on the hardwood. So, what's your take right now on Mike Schwartz and this basketball team, Zach? It was a rough, I don't know, it was kind of rough until this 3-game winning streak, but they're getting it done right now, trying to win their 2nd game against Temple this regular season. What's your take on Pirate Hoops right now?
Yeah, that's December and the first week of January. So, it's I don't know. I'll never forget the fact they lost to Gardner Webb in there, but still, you got to feel good about them kind of finding things a little bit and starting to figure out who they're supposed to be and how they're supposed to play, at least how Schwartz wants them to play. The thing is, the AAC is, not that good this year. So it can, they're not, I ain't saying they're going to win the conference title, but they, could get a pretty decent seed going to Fort Worth. They can keep winning. They don't get Memphis again. They get UAB at home. I believe they have one more game with North Texas, if I'm not mistaken, and then they're 5th or 6th in the conference right now. So it seems like they just kind of, it seems like they've kind of figured out how to play together. You think about just the possession games, if you say that you split, down the middle the results of one possession games, they were eventually due to have a couple go back their way, and certainly since that Temple win. The first Temple game, it seems like that's happened. So, I don't know. At some point, it'll probably go back the other way again. But you got to feel good about them kind of finding themselves here mid-season, even if it took a while and featured some ugly losses along the way.
Well, if they can stay around where they are, Chandler, I love looking at this right here. I'm looking at game times.
Man.
I'm looking at brackets. I'm looking at the... Shirley, can you give me some March Madness music, please? Because we are entering February, and of course, the month after February is...
Izzo.
It's March.
You got me there. You got me, Bone. I was going to say that. So, if East Carolina can somehow finish 4th, they would get, I guess, a double bye into the quarterfinals.
What?
Because there is a first round game, 13 versus 12, on Wednesday. Then there are 4 second round games. If the Pirates could end up 4th, they would not play until Friday in the 3 o'clock game. Now, I don't think they're going to finish 4th. But they'll be playing on that Thursday, most likely. But an opportunity to potentially get that double bye if they keep winning.
I love a double bye.
Who doesn't love a double bye?
I have yet to talk to anyone that doesn't love a double bye.
There could be some cons to it.
Speak on that.
Just the whole rest versus rust thing. I think a week off kind of hurts after a 3-game winning streak, because I think you kind of just want to get back out there and carry the momentum on. But I don't know what we'd be going into that tournament with a double bye. I'm just speaking on our next game.
All right. Well said. Well said.
I think Bone's got a point.
I think he's got a point.
I see it, but also to give guys like RJ and Jordan Riley and CJ a rest when they've been playing 35-plus minutes in every game of this winning streak.
These guys are dogs. That don't matter.
What's that?
They're dogs. You missed it. They took their x-rays yesterday, and we looked at their chest, and there's dogs in place of where their heart should be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
I hope we let our newscast with that.
Well, Ken's going out of town, too. I don't think anybody's over at Channel 9 right now. Are y'all even operating? Was Young and the Restless on today?
I think Ken would rather sit in an igloo this weekend than watch Carolina Duke Saturday night.
Oh, well. But he can't pull for every team. Pick a team, dude. All right, Zach.
Look at Ken there.
Saw you at, I think I saw you. Did I see you at Media Day Monday?
Yeah, I was
there. What were your major talking points coming out of Monday's ECU Baseball Media Day?
I think the biggest thing is, we know how new they're going to be. It's kind of a team that is going to have to find itself as it goes. But there's only so much you can really, simulate in a, I guess, there's still fans in the stands on the scrimmage with each other. But, look, it's going to be a team that's going to have to find themselves as the season goes along. And the variance to me is a lot higher than last year. I felt like last year we generally knew what they were going to be, and they were a top 8 seed until they lost 2 of their best 4 pitchers, and then the rest of the guys kind of couldn't be the next man up. But as far as like bullpen and some of the Sunday starters that they had down the stretch and so on, with this year, I think it's like if you can come in and have a 17-year-old who suddenly, the fact that they're even uttering Trey Savage's name along with Sean Jenkins's is really like eyebrow raising to me. I haven't seen him play yet. I don't know if you guys have even informally, but certainly you feel good about him and some of the transfers that they brought in. But it's just going to take time. I feel like it's going to be kind of a slow start to the year, and then maybe a team that finds itself as they get into conference play some of these duds, some of these unserious baseball programs around the AAC, and I think it might take a little bit. But I think ECU fans know that. Like, are you really going to bet against Cliff getting to 40 wins and finding a way to have this team where it needs to be? Does that mean hosting a regional? I mean, probably it's still too early to say, but I think it's going to take a month, and then they might start to kind of hit their stride mid-season.
Yeah, I think it's a fair take on East Carolina baseball. I saw this on Redact the Colors. There was a discussion going on. Would you rather be East Carolina or Coastal Carolina? And by that, I mean East Carolina, regional every year, hosting a regional just about every year, making it to super regionals every 2-3 years, but no trips to Omaha. Or Coastal Carolina.
They have a national championship.
Winning it all, not winning a regional since then in 2016. And you're hosting, I think they've hosted 1 regional since then. And they haven't gone to a regional every year since then. So you're basically asking 1 title and not much else, or, hosting regionals pretty much every year. My answer is, go ahead, Zach.
No, sorry, I cut you off. My bad. Your show.
I'm going hosting regionals every year.
I am too, Chandler, just because of the experience. And how much fun
the
those
atmosphere,
are.
How much fun it is, and the expectation of being there every year, and then also being there and having that hope of getting to Omaha. So I don't know. I mean, having the national championship would be nice, but like if you told me, let's say that this was East Carolina in this situation, is Cliff Godwin even our coach?
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, you got to factor in everything if we're going to do this hypothetical.
Yeah.
So
I'll just go with the consistency.
Yeah.
So East Carolina.
Zach?
Consistency is key.
And the fact of the matter is, to Chandler's point, none of this happens if Cliff leaves. Coastal, big part of why they haven't had that is they haven't had coaching stability, nearly to the level that ECU's had with Cliff since he came in. I want to say I feel like they're on their 3rd baseball coach, if I'm not mistaken, since Gilly won it there in 16. So, like that's a big part of it too. I don't know. I feel like it's like would you rather be a Cubs fan or would you rather root for a team that always kind of gets in the dance but doesn't go to
the Braves?
Isn't the prom king or queen? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I guess the Braves. I don't know. Yeah, would you rather be a Cubs fan or a Braves fan?
Braves.
The Braves have won.
I know. Yeah, they won. Who would be a better example of that?
Like the Orioles? I don't know.
Yeah, but they
The
had
Steelers
some really,
would be
really
in
bad years. Yeah, Steelers
football.
and NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Would you rather have a Cubs experience or a Steelers experience?
So what side did you take? You took the ECU side? We're all a bunch of homers, man. But
I think I'd rather have the Coastal experience and just have the one and all.
okay,
of it.
there you go, Zach. Appreciate you being the outlier here. East Carolina and Coastal will go at it this season,
March 7th through the 9th.
And I know
in
folks,
Greenville, North Carolina.
folks are excited about that series. Jamie says consistency matters. Kenny says they call Chandler the $50 man. That is a good nickname. I like that, Kenny.
Everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price, and I have one, and it's $50.
They call him the salesman too. So.
Salesman.
That they do.
Hit it one time, Zach.
Salesman.
When you coming back in town, Zach?
I actually fly back tomorrow morning, so I know you said through the weekend.
Boy, your arm's gonna be tired.
Oh yeah, but we'll be good. We got some good high school basketball tomorrow night. Shirley Rhodes, Farmville Central Jaguars go out to Washington. We got Southwest Onslow and Kinston, two basketball programs who I would say that's been a recent rivalry that's kind of developed that you wouldn't expect. So we got some good high school hoops tomorrow night. And then I tried to get a Carolina Duke credential. Duke said I was too wide for the baseline. That's not actually what it is.
Is it easier to get one at the Dean Dome rather than Cameron?
Definitely.
Just for pure space purposes?
For space purposes, I would say we know Carolina's folks a little better than Duke's. But we have tried to do that.
By the way, pick of the night tonight. Did I say Mississippi State? Mississippi State was my system play.
Yeah, you said
but I
Maryland.
did like Maryland last night. And pick of the night tonight, I'm going with the Knits. -3 against Ohio State. I'm seeing it at 3.5 now. I got it at 3. I'm taking Penn State to beat Ohio State tonight.
I second you there. They're playing basically. Imagine if like ECU basketball played their regular game at an arena the size of PNC, and then one game a year went to a Minji-sized arena. That is basically what Penn State's doing tonight.
Oh,
1,000 seat, way too big arena. They're calling it the Return to Rec. So we play in Rec Hall, normally the home of Penn State volleyball and wrestling. They're doing like a house swap this week. Like literally, Penn State wrestling is it's number 1 versus number 2 against Iowa Friday night in our basketball arena, and Penn State basketball is going to our smaller gym on the other side of campus where volleyball and wrestling usually are.
I like that.
It's kind of like State with PNC and Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would have been a great comparison. But
yeah, that was the comp and I missed it.
But I like that. I did not know that, Zach. That makes me like the pick even more.
Yeah, and the Buckeyes are due for a loss with the way they play, just live and die by 1,000 threes. And Nits only win home games.
Yep.
1 and 5 in true road games this year, I believe now.
All right, Zach. Well, enjoy your time with your fam.
My family.
Tell them Clip Rock said hello.
I will. I'll do that, Clip.
All right.
And tell the salesman says hello.
And the bone.
Salesman.
You got a sister?
Yeah.
He's got 2.
Would you let your sister date Jarrett?
What's that amendment that comes between 4 and 6?
5?
The 5th. Yeah.
5th?
Oh.
None.
Not that you could control, like, you wouldn't have any say in it. I guess I should say, would you be, like, upset if Jarrett was dating your sister?
Would I be upset?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you think about it. Jarrett's an upstanding gentleman.
I know. I think he's a pretty good guy.
All around good dude.
Could be. There's a lot of worse guys out there. I know that.
I'd have to see it. I don't know. That has to be a feeling out process there. But I don't know. I think J-Bone could fit in the family. We're very judgmental, though, J-Bone. I'm warning you.
All right, Zach. Enjoy the man. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll see you guys when I get back in town. Take care, Clip.
Later, bud.
See you, Zach.
All right.
See you, Zach.
Yeah.
You see Jarrett like, what you want for dinner tonight? It's like a higher pitch. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, we can go here. But sure. We can go wherever. I don't really care. But okay. All right, have a good night.
all right, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
Yeah. I mean, take what you can get, but I don't know if I want to be a part of the Kaplan family.
She probably looks just like Zach.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a hard pass if that's the case.
See, that is kind of weird though, because like, I don't know, like they don't like. I don't think my sister looks like me.
Yeah,
but like, I don't know. It's just a weird thing.
There
like,
are some families where all the siblings look exactly alike.
Like there is something strange, like if you date your buddy's.
There's something strange here.
Your buddy's sister.
Yeah.
Are you like low key? You got something for your buddy?
There's something strange here.
Have you ever seen, like, you see it in like the movies and like especially the TV shows where like they're dating somebody that they know and like their face forms into their face.
Yeah,
and it's like
didn't Jerry date a girl that looked like Jerry?
No, George dated a girl that
looked like Jerry.
Yeah, and then she got her haircut exactly like Jerry. You love Jerry. Just say you're in love with him.
Let's take a break. We'll come back, wrap up hour number 1, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. We're just thinking, folks. We're just talking out loud. Thinking out loud.
Thinking and thinking.
Thinking and stanking. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation. If this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Marine. Choose your adventure.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
Pirate Radio.
They'll never forget the eccentric pirate Bonnet and his savage, insane, vengeful pirate horde. See, he's a pirate, a real proper pirate.
A proper pirate. That man is a fearsome pirate if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely a pirate.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in outside sales and looking for an opportunity to increase your earning potential? CopyPro has been in Eastern North Carolina for over 45 years and continues to grow each year. And they are in need of more sales professionals with a desire to potentially make a six-figure income. Do you have what it takes? Visit copypro.net today to submit your resume and to learn more. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here is your host, Clip Rock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Just worried about you, man. Just worried about my chin, man. Seen a lot of people.
I mean, come on.
Seen a lot of people go crazy the last decade or so.
I know. I'm fine.
All right.
I'm good.
Just making sure.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Don't nobody worry about me.
Thank you, Bone.
What's going on today in sports? Saw we got another massage freak.
Yeah. A guy that misses.
Allegedly.
A guy that misses field goals.
Allegedly.
No wonder he was missing all those field goals this year.
Justin Tucker has been accused of inappropriate behavior. He says the allegations are false.
More like Justin Tugger.
That's nuts.
Come on, Sean.
Focus in. Lock in, John.
You were the worst.
I'm all right. Come on, come on back over here.
Oh man, I might throw up.
Don't do that. All right, sorry. Was that?
Go
Should I have
cojones.
not said that?
No. That should have been off there.
You can't say that. But now that you aren't on the show all the time and that you're upper management and a salesman, I feel like you just think the rules don't apply to you anymore. You're like...
He makes the rules.
You're like Justin Tucker. You're like Camping World. You make your own rules.
It's not going down.
Never mind.
That's what
Justin Tucker told me.
Yeah, let's move on from this. Anything else?
Oh, man. Jimmy
going on
Butler
with
is suspended indefinitely. That was 2 days ago. But
yeah.
He's still suspended, so.
What a weirdo he is.
I don't think he's a weirdo. I think he wants to get paid. I think he wants some help.
I think he's gotten paid, Jarrett.
He wants to get paid again.
What do you mean get paid? What is his paycheck stop coming?
Contract's coming up.
So he's not getting paid right now.
He's getting paid right now.
Okay.
Well, I don't know with the suspension, but
I think he's gotten paid.
All right.
Jamie says the man has lost his mind. Who you referring to, Sean?
I mean, when we came back from break, I did laugh like a madman.
Yeah, you've gone a little crazy. Nashville is vying for a WNBA team. They have a star-studded cast as far as their group trying to get the WNBA to Nashville, Tennessee, including Peyton Manning.
All right.
Speaking of questionable massage tactics, you can read that from back in the day.
All right.
Candace Parker. Hey, Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker.
And are they still an item? Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Yes.
Still the one she runs to?
Well, she did cheat on him back in the day.
What?
With my guy.
Who? Alan Jackson?
Alan Jackson. They were an item back at, they toured together. He wrote a few songs for her, and there is some, I guess, about 25, 30-year-old rumors.
What happened between... We need this on...
She's with Tim McGraw now, right?
Now? They've been together forever. How long was Alan Jackson in an affair?
Because him and Denise had a few problems back in the day. They never got divorced.
What kind of question? What is this? How long was Alan Jackson in an affair with Faith Hill? What was Tim reaction? Read that.
How long was that? How long was Alan Jackson in an affair with Faith Hill? What was Tim reaction?
How long? I'd say about 8.5 months, Jared.
Is it spelled A-L-A-N?
No, this whole thing is
A-L-A-N.
a farce. I'm sorry, there's no verifiable information or evidence to suggest that country singer Alan Jackson had an affair with Faith Hill. In fact, the only place I've ever heard that was from Jarrett Watkins from Pirate Radio, spouting off these rumors.
I mean,
you say it though with such great confidence.
Well, I've heard it my whole life.
Where you're like, man,
you telling me my dad's wrong? My dad's righter than your dad.
I don't know if my dad knows that this happened.
Yeah, my dad's got the inside sources.
During the break, let's all call our dads and tell them that Alan Jackson had an affair with Faith Hill.
You know what I heard growing up?
What's that?
That Vanna White had sexual intercourse on a golf course in Myrtle Beach.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
Like, really, what is wrong with you?
I mean, we're throwing out rumors. You just said Alan Jackson had an affair with Faith Hill.
Shirley.
I mean, this is something I've heard my whole life.
Break. Dude.
You want to buy a vowel?
Come on. That guy said, I'll take an O.
There's a very low percentage of...
I'll take, never mind.
All right. We got to clean it up, man.
Sorry.
Back with you after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
This is Dr. Hote from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Here with Greg Lassiter from Champions Gym. And Greg, you've got a tremendous staff working for you with professional trainers. You've got classes like cycle, Pilates, muscle pump, Zumba. Talk about what you can bring to people like myself who's just getting back into the physical fitness world.
We've got all those classes, but the main thing we've got is a way for people to come in and feel comfortable. People, when they go in that gym, they feel like that is their home away from home.
Give the address and the phone number.
4190 Bayswater Drive, Winterville, 353-0544.
Champions Health and Fitness.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight that's available now. You can book today at aa.com. and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. PGV, where the Pirates fly. And America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Is anybody excited about the Super Bowl matchup? Chandler.
I'm excited because it's the Super Bowl. Am I excited about the matchup? No.
Jarrett.
Same thing.
Logan. Are you excited about the Super Bowl matchup?
Not really.
Shirley.
I'm somewhat excited. I enjoy watching the Chiefs play. The Eagles have been fun to watch.
Okay.
I'll watch them both.
Who are you choosing to win?
I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going for the three-peat.
I'm going for the three-peat.
I would say, so that was 1 out of 5 that are excited about this matchup. I would say that's about right. Majority of folks not super excited to see the Chiefs again.
I'm excited about the potential party, by the way, taking pitches, taking proposals.
Sure.
I'm excited about the spread. I'm excited about the finger foods.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying.
I know.
Okay. But you are excited about those things.
Yes.
When is the last time you've been excited about a Super Bowl matchup that didn't involve your team? I'm looking at a list of games, and I think
Rams Bengals.
Yeah.
Boom.
Rams Bengals.
That is the So since 2016, the only Super Bowl that didn't include the Patriots or Chiefs was Rams-Bengals. And I think you're right. I think that's my answer as well.
I love Matthew Stafford, so that was a big deal for me.
And it was cool seeing Burrow, new team.
Yeah. Burrow, Chase was fun to watch. Higgins was on that team, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. T.
Yeah.
Spilling the tea.
Yeah.
RT.
So I was excited, and I was excited just because I felt like it was something different too.
Yeah. Big Dog.
In the house.
What's up, Big Dog? Ow, ow.
What's up, guys?
Are you excited about this matchup?
I was thinking about why I'm excited, and I'm excited because I took a future on the Eagles the day that Saquon signed with them.
Wow.
What's the odds on that?
Look at that foresight.
$5 is paying out like $190 or something.
All right.
Very cool.
Nice.
Are you going to hedge at all?
I've considered that, but I think I'm going to go all in, go Birds. Because of Saquon, I just am all in on that train. I have prospered on it this year, so I'm got to finish the story. My question to you guys was going to be, did you take a Super Bowl future this year?
Yes.
And who did you take it on?
The Baltimore Ravens.
That was my other future that I took. I took two. And it
I did too.
Because of the Henry signing?
I took it the moment I saw it on the phone. I went and I grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Barkley one earlier than I got the Henry one, so I'm glad that the Eagles have made it. I do wish I had taken it just to make the Super Bowl versus win it.
Yeah.
And it's mainly because of the Chiefs. If it was the Bills, it would be different.
Yeah.
I had Ravens and 49ers.
I had Lions, and then every year I do my $5 donation to whatever book I'm using, and I bet the Raiders to win the Super Bowl.
I like it.
Who'd the
You gotta bet
Lions?
your favorite, man.
Who beat the Lions?
Huh? Who beat them?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Did you get sad? Did you get sad when it happened?
For them, but I was happy for the other side.
That's nice.
I was glad I didn't take the Lions' future the moment that Hutchinson was out for the year.
Yeah. That was a killer.
It really changed it. I mean, that changed their defense and took away one of their true game changer pieces. But they just had too many injuries on defense, man. They were second string almost.
Did you have any futures, Sean?
No, I didn't bet any futures, but on this show, I had Ravens doing it all.
I also did bet the Chargers and Broncos to miss the playoffs. I need to stop making homer bets.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It looked that way there for a little while, though, for the Broncos.
Chandler, prior to Los Angeles Rams and Cincinnati Bengals, what was the last Super Bowl to not include the Chiefs or Patriots?
Gosh. Oh, man.
There's a reason I'm asking you.
Oh, the Panthers and Broncos?
Yeah.
I thought we couldn't choose the one with our team in it.
Did you see Cam Newton's comment today? We already talked about. I'm pulling a Chandler.
No, we haven't.
No, he's talking.
No, he just pulled a Chandler. You're fine. Go ahead.
So we've already talked about it, or we have?
No, we have not.
No, Chandler just frustrated me there because he was.
Oh, okay. All right. He was being a Cam Newton. He didn't know what he wanted.
Did you see Cam Newton?
What a loser.
What he said.
My whole opinion of him is.
I know.
today.
We got to take Tony to task tomorrow.
Yeah.
Big time, dude. Put it because that dude is the Cam defender.
I'd rather pick individual success.
Did you
Over
see that,
team
Sean?
success? Get out of here.
He'd rather. Would you give up your MVP to win a Super Bowl?
MVP over the Super Bowl? Yeah.
How does that make
outta
you
here,
feel?
man.
There's no way you like that.
I mean, we
I
also
feel like he was put on the spot. He just was like, let me just be different. And
But
he
yeah,
said,
let me
You
wear
know
my
what
I'll
happened
take
the
my
last
MVP.
time he was put on the spot? He didn't jump on the fumble.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This guy's not good on the spot.
Not a winner.
He's not on the spot,
He
guys.
is a winner,
We can-
but like for himself.
Can we start calling him Scam again? Scam Newton.
I
That
was
Scam Newton jersey on that bride statue.
Freedom of speech is back. I don't know if you heard.
Okay.
We
It's
couldn't
officially
say that
back.
before. Yeah. Now you can say Tugger and whatever you want to, apparently. Anything goes. I'm sorry. What were you going to say? Is that what you were going to talk about?
Yeah, there was two things. You guys were talking NFL, and so I was going to do the Super Bowl thing, and then I was going to ask Chandler's opinion
Yeah,
of Cameron.
I mean, I think it's an interesting take.
I think the Broncos should have a class action lawsuit against them for what they did to that man in the Super Bowl, because it took him from being a normal person to being the ant. Like, that's when he started dressing weird.
Yeah.
Like, the Broncos concussed that man 20 times in the Super Bowl. None of them were called.
Well, then the next game, too.
Well, the next game's really when they, went after his head.
Week 1.
The Thursday night game.
Yeah.
After the fact. They headhunted him twice, and none of it was called. And after that, he started dressing weird. Von Miller deserves to be put on trial.
All right. What are y'all's favorite Super Bowls of the recent era? I don't remember.
Ravens and 49ers.
I don't remember being excited about Steelers Cardinals, but that ended up being a good Super Bowl.
Kurt Warner. That was a fun time.
Eagles Patriots.
Yep.
Falcons
Patriots. Nick Foles.
I love McMahon. No, I was thinking of the McNabb one.
Excuse me.
Oh.
I was thinking of McNabb.
When he
Owens.
barfed?
Yeah, I was thinking not
That
necessarily.
was a good game.
Yeah, that was a great game. The early Patriots Super Bowls had good
Patriots
matchups.
Panthers was a freaking
That's what
thriller.
I was getting to. That Patriots Panthers was a thriller. There was a good run of Super Bowls there for a few years.
Rams Titans was good. Went down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
Kevin Dyson.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it seems like yesteryear for us, but obviously this is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Those games. Yeah, those are prior to them watching.
These people
football.
are not even born.
I just think Rams Bengals because it came down to the last play.
Yeah. I don't see a scenario, and any game could get out of hand, but like where this one gets, I feel like this is destined to be a good Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A close game.
Of your childhood, what is your Super Bowl memory? Like a true childhood. Like, what do you remember?
I remember playing John Elway football with Chad Moore during the Redskins-Bills Super Bowl.
Okay.
I remember Bengals, Niners, and I think everybody, I guess, in the house had bet on San Francisco because I like the Bengals uniforms, and I was cheering.
Sure.
And I remember my dad told me to sit down and, stop. I don't know if the people had, money on San Francisco or something, but I have that memory. I have the memory, the first time I heard about somebody throwing a game was Neil O'Donnell with the Steelers when he kept throwing picks to Dallas.
Yeah, all right.
I remember my grandfather, I believe, was in the hospital when the Niners killed the Chargers. So those are some of my early 90s
Just curious, yeah.
Super Bowl memories.
I remember distinctly the situation with Thurman Thomas and his helmet.
Yeah, that was Redskins.
Yeah.
Where he couldn't find his helmet.
No, that was not Redskins.
I think that was Redskins.
That was Cowboys.
It might have been Cowboys.
That was the second one.
Packers Steelers was a fun one.
That was... The helmet was moved while Harry Connick Jr. was performing the national anthem. Which game
I
was
love
this?
celebrity drama at the Super Bowl, in a messy way. Like, I want it to be messy and dumb like that where it affects the actual game.
For some reason, I thought it was Redskins. Let's see.
I do not think it was Redskins, man. They got blown out in that game. That was when the Cowboys put 50 on them.
Super Bowl 26, Washington Redskins. The game didn't get much better for Thomas following the gaffe. He rushed for 13 yards on 10 attempts.
I'm wrong, man.
The Bills fell behind the Redskins 24-0. You're right. Blowout. So, yeah.
That is my true first one is Bears Patriots. I remember that barely.
Let's do other odd. I don't remember that. Other odd Super Bowl stories. Dude for the Raiders goes AWOL.
Went Nanners and then goes to
went to Mexico or something.
Tijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barrett Robbins.
And then Rich Gannon Raiders.
Yeah.
Chandler's boy
80 times.
Eugene Robinson met with a lady of the night before the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Ray Lewis killed somebody.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people forget that. Jalen Carter was responsible for 2 deaths. A lot of people forget that they're not upstanding
I love
citizens.
throwing it in because it's happening.
What was the?
It's just because I see people
online.
I just see all these people on Twitter, especially talk about why would you take Tyree Wilson if you're the Raiders when Jalen Carter's sitting right there? How did he fall to 9? We're lucky to get him at 9. It's like he killed 2 people.
What was the tweet the other day? Do you
Apparently
remember?
they do that down in Athens.
Oh yeah,
Cancun.
yeah. Jalen Carter was like, "We sent him to Cancun," and the tweet was like, "You sent your friend to heaven."
To the afterlife.
Yeah.
All right. Any more oddball Super Bowl stories? I feel like there's more.
I mean, the blackout Niners Ravens, which is in New Orleans, was in New Orleans.
The Rich Gannon Super Bowl versus. Not the one they won. The one versus the Bucks they lost. The Warren Sapp Bucks.
Orange Cannon didn't win a Super Bowl.
Well, I was thinking of the Bucks Raiders.
But yeah,
that one
the center went to Tijuana. Rich Gannon gets sacked 80 times, throw 5 picks. If that guy plays, probably
Dexter Jackson wins a random Super Bowl MVP.
That's the only Super Bowl I've ever listened to on the radio. It happened because I was on my way to Kinston from Greenville to go to an event with my parents, and in the process, my Isuzu Rodeo at the time broke down on the highway there, and I listened to the Super Bowl on the radio.
Ooh, we listened to a Super Bowl on the radio at a Super Bowl party because Tom Petty's face.
Oh, I remember that. Yes,
it was on the screen.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it got stuck on.
The broadcast got stuck.
Oh, that's a tough face to get stuck on too.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all told him after that not to come around here no more. You know what I'm talking about. That was a weird deal. We talked about that a ton that next week because that was just a local Fox Eastern North Carolina thing.
There was a weird string of things happening because, like during the transition of over-the-air TV to digital TV.
Yeah,
there was a string of events for sure.
All right, Sean, you out?
Yeah.
You haven't said much this segment.
There ain't much to say.
Are we not like racy enough for you? Do you need some sexual content?
I didn't know what were y'all doing in here earlier?
What with the laughing?
I just heard like it was just it was an uproar in here.
We talked about Justin Tucker. Chandler said something very inappropriate.
I like it.
And we laughed.
Is that when the T word was dropped?
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yep.
Not like an offensive T word. Just to put that out there.
All right. When we return, Jeff Nadu will join us. He's got his rando Thursday night pick of the week. It's hit the last 2 weeks, Jarrett.
Yep.
Stay tuned. Let's see what he's got for this week. We'll talk a little Pirate hoops, too, and get his thoughts on Eagles and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Got that coming your way on Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue Electric, Plumbing, and Air.
Let me show you what goes on behind the scenes when making a Shaq-a-Roni. We created Shaq-a-Roni my way, an extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's a simple recipe. We take everything you love, then we build it bigger. Pizza gets bigger when you Shaq-a-Roni.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Eastern North Carolina's Bourbon Authority is Greenville's premier American-styled restaurant. The Rick House specializes in handcraft dishes, and our bar features the very best in bourbons like Parker's Heritage, Knob Creek, and Jefferson's.
Join the Rick House for date night. One low price for a 4-course meal for 2 and a bottle of wine on the 3rd Wednesday of every month.
Let the Rick House host your next big event in our 2,000-square-foot banquet hall. It's perfect for wedding rehearsals, graduations, and holiday parties. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road in Greenville.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio.
You kind of look like a pirate with that thing on your shoulder.
A pirate? Oh, cool. You should get a pirate name.
And a peg leg.
And a hook hand.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, we'll keep it rolling. Got Coach Hud, Greg Hudson joining us later on. Still got some lot of baseball cuts to get to as well. We'll have our Fleet Feet rundown, but right now we'll head out to the Big Rock Power Sports live line and talk to Jeff Nadu about Super Bowl 59 and college hoops. Jeff, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. My head is held high, Jeff, despite the Commanders getting blown out by the Eagles on Sunday. I kind of looked at it as the year as a whole and how good that was compared to how miserable the game on Sunday was. Too many fumbles, too much Saquon, too much Hurts, honestly. Eagles passing game to A.J. Brown looked good as well. Eagles put together a pretty good performance on Sunday, and Washington helped them out some too.
Yeah, 4 turnovers compared to none. That's gonna do you in. I mean, you mentioned it. The Eagles 230 passing, 229 on the ground, 7 yards of play. I mean, that's hard to overcome. But yeah, I think you have a great mindset. And I think if you're a Commanders fan, like, you have to be very excited about the future. I think, to me, though, one of the most important things that I noticed is they got to go out and get some more playmakers. I don't know that Zach Ertz was honorable, played well. But the Zacchaeuses, the De'Ami Browns, the Jamison Crowders, just not enough there. I mean, McLaurin's terrific. I think Luke McCaffrey down the road could be a little slot receiver, but I think they have to go out and get another receiver. maybe improve the defense a little bit, but they're not far away. That's a really good team, and I think that kind of the future of the NFC East, particularly outside of the Eagles.
Agree 100%. I said it going into the year. I even said it like last week, looking at Washington's running back room, receiver room compared to others, and we'd be in the 20s if you just look at the names as far as like where we'd rank amongst teams. I think that got to get some help for Terry. Man, Ertz, he looked like he was about to die at the end of that game, and he had a tremendous game, but you got to wonder if he's going to hang it up. So, yeah, I agree with everything you said there, Jeff. But even as bad as the score got on Sunday, I mean, Jaden Daniels still played a pretty good game and threw a pick there late. But, yeah, I'm pumped for the future, and I guess you should be pumped. I'm hoping, Jeff, this could start a little mini 5-year whatever rivalry between the Eagles and Commanders. Maybe the Giants and Cowboys continue to flounder, and every year the East is going through Washington or Philly. I'd love for something like that to happen because as good as y'all are now, like the Eagles' future is still bright too, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of young kids on the defense. Jalen Hurts is still pretty young, given the circumstances. Saquon Barkley still got a few years left, that offensive line. But, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's going to go through either Washington or Philly. And if you look at Washington, I mean, get a pick at 22, you still get a pretty good player there. And you look at some of the guys in that area, the Emeka Ibuka, Colson Loveland, tight end out of Michigan. There's going to be some playmakers there to add to something for Jalen or for Jaden Daniels. I think you have to address the defense too. I love Luvu. I think he's perfect. The defensive line's solid. You got to maybe add another corner possibly, but yeah, I think they're right there, and you should definitely hold your head high. That was an impressive win against the Lions, by the way.
What is the approval rating of Nick Sirianni? I mean, it's got to be high to get you guys in the Super Bowl where you are, but like he has kind of gone after fans at times, right? Then used his kids as a shield. Now, this is a while back. They've been winning a lot since then, so everything's probably great right now. But, I mean, are there some that still, like the Eagles are doing this in spite of Sirianni, or is everybody kind of on board now with what he's doing as the head coach?
No, I mean, as usual in this town, it's a complete 180, and people pretend they didn't say it. But I remember after the Bucs game when they were 2-2, they had lost 33-16 to the Bucs. They only had like 225 yards. There was talk of him being fired. People wanted him out of here, including me. I think at the end of the day, though, the thing that people like about him, particularly in that locker room, is he's a guy who goes to bat for players. He's kind of that CEO type coach. And that's what he should be. I don't want him calling plays. I don't want him being in control of the defense. But he's great in just kind of that lead role, that spokesperson role. He's become less kind of aggressive, which I think is helpful. He decides to do things at kind of the right times now. He's definitely improved as season went on. And I think there's talk possibly you may see maybe next week. He may get an extension, quite honestly. He's going into his lame duck year, essentially, and I don't think Jeffrey Lurie's not the kind of guy to really let you kind of do that. It wouldn't surprise me if they give him an extension maybe during the media stuff next week.
Jeff Nadu joining us, Big Rock Power Sports Live Line, in conjunction with Patrick Mahomes building his elite resume. He is holding down Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and all the other quarterbacks in the AFC. It's pretty tremendous what Mahomes and the Chiefs have done. The latest chapter, Josh Allen and the Bills not being able to get it done. There's some referee comments and all that, but bottom line, Chiefs win again. What was your take on the AFC Championship from Sunday?
Yeah, and it was really kind of how I described it to you when we talked last week. If you're going to give me the Chiefs and essentially a flip game at home, I'm going to bet them. There's just too many things that go for you there, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me betting the other side. I wanted this matchup. I was hoping for a rematch. I think a lot of Eagles fans really, including myself, look back at that Super Bowl matchup and say, how did they lose that game? And now you have the opportunity to get some revenge. The Eagles, when you look back to that 2023 Super Bowl, taking away that penalty late, which probably wasn't a penalty, the Chiefs had a fumble recovery for a touchdown on defense. They had a huge punt return that took them down to the 5-yard line. If those things don't happen, throw in now you have Saquon Barkley and not – because remember in that game, the Eagles' leading rusher was Jalen Hurts, and going into that game, their running backs were Kenneth Gainwell, Miles Sanders, and Boston Scott. Now they have Saquon Barkley. So I think when you look at this game, the Chiefs are terrific. I always call it straight with the Eagles. I believe they will win this game. I believe they're the better team. Jalen Hurts outplayed Mahomes in that game, and he did by a wide margin, quite honestly. I think the Eagles get some revenge here. I really do.
We'll talk more about that next week, and also our annual prop talk as well, Super Bowl props with Jeff Nadu as we get you ready for Super Bowl 59. You can hear it right here on Pirate Radio. Jeff, we'll dive into a little college basketball, and had a pretty good couple of nights here, and just kind of going by the formula of a ranked team on the road, and the home team is favored. And 2 nights ago it was Arizona. I admit I got extremely lucky there with the 3-quarter court shot by Caleb Love in overtime. So, hey, sometimes luck counts when you win, right? Last night the formula didn't work with Mississippi State. But did have Maryland last night. So I'm trying to find basically, Jeff, these home teams that are favored by like less than 7, basically. And I don't know, one of those tonight, let me ask you about Ohio State, Penn State. Don't know if you want to get involved, but just seeing Penn State as a narrow favorite. These teams, record-wise, pretty much even. Ohio State a little bit better, but like Penn State a 3-point favorite or whatever tonight. Like, is that something you'd be interested in? Because I don't know, I just love the home courts with college basketball.
Yeah, at Penn State it works because tonight, they've lost 6 of the last 7. They're not playing great. They haven't really been at home in a while. You look, though, their most recent home game was a win against Rutgers. Yeah, this would absolutely check the box for me. I actually didn't agree. Last night, to me, wasn't that spot due to the fact Mississippi State's ranked, right? So I don't...
Gotcha, yeah.
Well, like, I kind of look at that as, like, that's where I would have put that number. Maybe you make it a pick-em, possibly, but... Like, you're not going to give Mississippi State 3 because Alabama's better. But Alabama on the road, I hear what you're saying. I also would probably say to me tonight, UCLA would be one of those as well.
Favorite at home against Oregon, yeah.
Yeah, they played a lot better. They're unranked. They're a favorite. They played a lot better of late and are kind of buying in, I think. The offenses look better. So, yeah, I think if you blind bet Penn State and UCLA, you're not going to go 0-2 tonight. I will also point out, I don't have any issue getting lucky with Arizona because, look, I had Kansas the other night against Houston.
Oh, God.
First beat ever, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel bad about that stuff because this stuff evens out over the long run. Cliff, one thing that I've added this year, and I haven't normally played a lot, is under the total. I've been able to find some real ugly games, Cliff. I had a game last Friday night, under 123, Merrimack, St. Peter's, 48-37. I thought I was watching a CYO junior high school game. It was great. These unders have been really good, particularly in the MAAC conference. Groups like St. Peter's and Ryder and Manhattan just can't score.
Jeff Nadu joining us the last 2 Thursdays, Jeff. You have, I'll call them random games for you. There are no random games because you study it all. You know all the teams. But 2 weeks ago, you gave us Florida Gulf Coast over, what was it, West Georgia, I believe. That was an easy one. Last week, you gave us North Alabama, and they won at home. And by the way, you described their gym great. You said they pack like 2,000-3,000 in there or whatever, and it was a very small gym and it was packed, and they had an awesome home court in their win last week. I pulled that game up on TV. We were watching it at the sports bar where I was doing trivia last Thursday. So you got anything off the radar for us tonight to kind of keep this Thursday streak going here?
Yeah. There's always something I have my eye on. I'm going to go back to kind of what I just talked about, under.
Okay.
I'm going to go under 130, Elon Hofstra. I don't get this number. I had it at like 123, 124. 2 pretty elite defenses, quite honestly. Hofstra's been the best defense by a wide margin in this conference. Elon plays very slow. They don't shoot threes. Elon's going to have a lot of possession in this game. I think they're going to be running around for a while and then put up a bad shot. That's what I want in unders. Hofstra, they've been a complete disaster on offense. It's been a good Elon defense. Both these teams play slow. I think this game is first to 62-63. I think this is an ugly game. I'll say 64-59. I'm going to go under 130 from the Shar Center in Elon, wherever that is. I don't know where that is in North Carolina, but I'm going to go under 130.
West of here, and speaking of that conference, Jeff, our friend, former East Carolina basketball coach Mac McCarthy, who joins us every week, will be on the call for the CAA tournament. And our buddy Ken Watlington from Channel 9 locally here is a UNCW grad. And we do our top 9 teams in North Carolina every week, and I think he's got UNCW at number 3 right now in his rankings. But I know you, Jeff, one of my favorite chats is leading up to the conference tournament, and you kind of pick your winners there. Are you giving UNCW a chance this year to win that CAA tournament, or do you like somebody else right now?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I mean, obviously Charleston is playing really well, but UNCW's been kind of riding roughshod, 6-2 so far. You obviously have William and Mary. They're playing good basketball right now. They're 7-1. Really, right now, look like the best team. They're playing one of those like really fast tempos, really efficient offense. Not the greatest defense, but they really get after you on offense and make it difficult. So yeah, I think it'll be a good back and forth. Hofstra is usually the team to keep an eye on, but they haven't really found the offense this year. It's been a more defensive group. But yeah, it's to me Charleston, William and Mary, and Wilmington. Takeo Siddle's a really good coach. I have to wonder why, maybe a bigger program hasn't come calling yet. If I was a team maybe in the American, maybe looking for a coach, I might take a look at him. I'll also throw out, I think Tulane tonight could be worth a look. I thought about backing them tonight. They've been really good at home.
Dogs at home against Memphis, right, Jeff?
Yeah, they've been really good against Memphis the last couple of years at home. Ron Hunter kind of has their number. The reason I didn't play this is Hunter throws zones out there, which, zoning Memphis is not exactly the best idea. They've been just a rocket this year from 3. So, yeah, I faded Memphis on Sunday. It didn't work out well for me, so I'm going to kind of avoid that tonight.
By the way, Jeff, Pirates will be invading Philly on Saturday, and don't look now. East Carolina's won 3 games in a row, 2 of those on the road, and they'll take on Temple in Philly coming up Saturday at 2. So going for the regular season sweep over Temple, Jeff, and Pirates will be dogs in that game, but playing a little better of late. So it's good to see for Mike Schwartz's team.
Yeah, I think it's, look, they're getting timely offensive performances, maybe not against South Florida, but they look good against Tulsa, look good against Wichita. I'm not going to take the air out of your sails and say that they're 3 of the worst teams in this conference. This is not a great conference.
Yeah.
You have to beat these teams. There could be a possibility, Cliff, that ECU could win 6 straight games heading into that UAB game. Look, I'm not going to rule it out. Not a team that I think you rule out just yet. I mean, Memphis is 6-1, ECU's 4-4. Maybe they can surprise, go into the tournament in the American playing well. Maybe they'll shock some people.
And Jeff, I saw last week, this is the first time since the AAC was a thing that they are ranked lower, I think a KenPom ranking, than Conference USA. So it is a really down year for the American, and usually we're fighting to try to get 2 or 3 teams in, but it's a one bid team this year, right, as far as the league goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we know about Memphis. I mean, they are really, really Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
I think this is a conference that can be won by a random team this year. So, yeah, it's going to be a one-bid league. You have to obviously start looking at bracketology. I mean, it's almost February. There's some really interesting teams on the bubble. The Texases, the North Carolinas, the Indianas, the Cincinnatis, the Daytons. So, there's a lot of teams that are jockeying, and you got to start looking at that nowadays. Once you get into February, that's important. Memphis currently a 5 seed, but that 5 seed could be much different by the end of in March.
Nadu, great stuff, man. What should we be following? What you got going on right now?
Man, really just doing my thing. I'm doing less and less public sports betting content. I'm still doing the Bet US show 4 days a week. I'm back on it tomorrow, Friday at 10 a.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. My apologies. And, just kind of deciding what I want to do next. I love doing content, but Flip, I'm at the point, I'm 35 now. I've sit-down's had success. I've had success doing sports. I've worked at Barstool. I'm honestly given the thought of going back to school and doing something on top of all this. I've always wanted to kind of do something else and maybe write a book or something. I don't know that the content is what I want my life to just be for the rest of my life.
All right.
Thinking about other things. You never know where I'll go.
Yeah, good for you, man. Trying to see what else is out there. Jeff Nadu joining us. Nadu, we'll talk Super Bowl props with you next week, man. Enjoyed the chat today. We appreciate it.
I do know one thing I got to do, Cliff, is I got to soon get down to see you guys.
Yeah.
Long time. I've always wanted to get down there to that area, so I'll have to get down there soon.
Absolutely. That'd be awesome. Thank you, Jeff. See you, bud.
All right, Cliff.
Well, Nadu wants to go back to school, and he wants to come here. Why don't you just enroll at East Carolina and be a Pirate?
Yeah, a little Rodney Dangerfield action.
Back to school with Jeff Nadu. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up hour number 2. I had to unfollow somebody on X today. Not a somebody, but an entity. And I will tell you who and why I unfollowed them.
It's at ESPN.
And you'll see, I'm going to ask you, Jared, was my action justified in your opinion? I got that on the way when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with US Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. US Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. US Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
From the belt, here's the delivery.
Pirate Radio, the station that always delivers.
Fine, and lapping it up faster than we can deliver.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Join Rebel Fitness for an incredible night of non-contact fights from some big names in our community, such as Brandon Manning and Rob Cronin from Dank Burrito. Fight for Freedom is a fundraiser for Daughters of Worth, who help to combat human trafficking in our area. The funds raised support the operation and relocation team to fund victim recovery, relocation, and restoration services. This event will sell out, so make sure you get your tickets now and support your favorite fighter and the amazing cause. Visit the Rebel Fitness Facebook page for tickets and sponsorship information. And Pirate Radio is excited to announce that Inky Johnson will be the 2025 Leadership Luncheon speaker on Monday, March 17th. Inky is one of the most highly sought-after speakers in the world. Some of his clients include the University of Alabama, the University of Texas, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens, and the Atlanta Braves. For sponsorship information, please contact Mark Alexander at 252-327-2173 or email him at mark@pirateradio1250.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Shirley. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Intern Logan, intern Grayson, hanging out. Jarrett Watkins to my left. Chandler doing big boy things. Big Dog has left us as well. Not forever, just for today. He's fine. Earlier today, I made an unfollow on X, Jarrett.
Very nice.
And what was your guess before we took a break?
ESPN.
No, you're way off.
Way off.
SportsCenter.
Oh.
I unfollowed SportsCenter because at 12:47 p.m. they X'd out, tweeted out, whatever you want to call it. All 3 Ball brothers are in LiAngelo's Tweaker music video microphone emoji. And I just kind of said, this isn't for me anymore.
Yep.
This is passed me by. I have no interest in such topics. And therefore, why am I following SportsCenter?
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, I loved SportsCenter. When Patrick and Olbermann, and then Rich Eisen, Craig Kilborn, and Stu Scott. Like, a huge part of my sports life.
Yeah, same here.
SportsCenter. And I still love SVP.
Yes.
Big fan of Scott Van Pelt. But all 3 Ball brothers are in LiAngelo's Tweaker music video.
Yeah.
That's not in my interest. So therefore, rather than just letting it frustrate me, I'm letting it go.
Yeah, and that makes sense. But it is sports related.
No. I mean, related, barely.
I mean, LaMelo and Lonzo are still in the league.
Sure.
But yeah, I completely understand that. I felt a certain way about it for different reasons, just because the hell is LaMelo doing? Why are we wasting our time in a music video?
Yeah, I'm kind of over LaMelo.
Excuse me. Same here. I think now's the perfect time to trade him, just because his value is at its peak, I think.
Yeah.
And,
are the Hornets trying to win? That's been my question for years. Are they trying?
I think they are trying to set a culture under Charles Lee in his first year, which probably does not result in a lot of wins. And I don't think LaMelo helps that, honestly, because he drops 38, he drops 45, he drops 50, and we don't even win those games. It's just literally making highlights for SportsCenter.
I just feel like year after year they do nothing in the offseason. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and it's a shame, but honestly, why would you want to play basketball in Charlotte? I love Charlotte. I think it's a great city.
You think that's the problem? Like, are we trying anything? Are we
No. I mean, we're in the first year of like new ownership, new GM, new head coach. So
we're in the 10th year of sucking.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to strip it down and make it a destination spot. And the last front office guys, Michael Jordan, they weren't really interested in going for that big fish. They were more interested in drafting
Carolina and Duke guys.
Yeah, drafting those type. I was trying to think of the guy's name. Reggie Bullock. No, it was God. What was his name?
P.J. Harrison.
Yes, P.J. Harrison. They were more interested in doing that.
Yeah, it's bad.
I hate it. It sucks, but that you lose to the Wizards, who lose to everybody, and so I'm done for the season. Don't really care.
Yeah, there was a guy at trivia last night that watched. He said he had watched every game. He said if he doesn't watch tonight's game, it'll be the first one he misses. So we were going to put it on the TV, but he pulled it up on his phone.
Yeah, good one to miss.
And I just don't. I don't understand that guy and Jake Hunter, how they do it.
Yeah, it's a sad life.
And why you would want to do
We
that.
talked about it the other day. Football's different. It's once a week.
Yeah.
It's a scarcity of the product. But when you're so bad in an 82-game season or an 161-game season, it's tough to even care after the first 3 weeks.
Oh, we got to do our White Sox bet at some point.
Yes. I mean, we got 2 months, month and a half.
Let's look at MLB over-under wins real quick.
I know the White Sox is terribly low.
We're going over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We're have we told Patrick Mason about that? Was he here?
Yeah.
Okay, he was here.
And he said he was all for it. Give us something to do on these slow Wednesdays once football's done.
Yeah. We'll watch afternoon White Sox baseball. Let's see. Dodgers, 103.5.
Yeah, just scroll all the way to the bottom here.
104.5. Good grief. Braves are 92.
Well, I mean, also to look for team with Pirates.
O's are 88.5. The Mets, 90.5.
Give me under.
These are DraftKings numbers. Shirley's Red Sox, 84.5.
Guardians, what are they?
83.5.
All right.
So looking at the AL Central was good last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these teams bunched together. Twins 84.5, Royals 83.5, Guardians 83.5, Tigers 83.5.
Jeez.
And who's missing? Who's the other team? Oh, White Sox. I didn't even mean that as a joke. I was trying to think of the other team.
I was also trying to think of it.
White Sox, very bottom of the list, 51.5.
It's gone up. I will say that.
So should we get it while the getting's good?
We've already missed out on the best number, but
what was it?
I think it was like 40.
I think I hit it right on the head, like 50 or something.
It was like 48, 47. It sucks.
Projected worst teams. Good luck, Clayton McCullough down in Miami. The Marlins, 62.5, 63.5, something like that.
62.
And then the Rockies, 60.5, and the lowest win total for 2025 by a wide margin, the Chicago White Sox.
What are the Cardinals?
77.5.
All right.
That's a franchise that has taken an odd dip over the last few years. They were very consistent throughout most of my baseball watching life.
Baseball sucks. Football sucks and basketball sucks too. It's just A sad sports
Have you ever
life.
thought that like sports isn't your thing?
Oh, if that's the case, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it all sucks. So why don't you find something else to do with your life?
I'm already this far in.
Why don't you start gardening?
Gardening?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, I like movies.
Do you cook?
No.
I really do think like I got into that the last few years. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I live by myself. It's just me. It's easier just to get a frozen pizza.
I guess it's fun too when you don't have to do the dishes.
Well, I mean, I got a dishwasher.
All right.
But I mean, yeah.
Cook you up something. You need to find other things to do in life.
I need to find a hobby besides just sitting around doing nothing.
Whittling.
Kneading.
Pottery.
Pottery sounds interesting.
What could Jarrett do with his time?
I would like some suggestions.
Origami?
No. I'm interested in stacking other paper.
Oh,
that was dumb.
That was great. That was really good. It's going to keep you at the table. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Hour 3, Pirate Radio Live. We'll have our Fleet Feet rundown. I think Hud's going to join us, although I heard his voice was struggling a little bit.
Yeah, the pod was a no-go today.
Yeah. But we've got plenty of ECU baseball content to get to, so we'll do that.
Pro Bowl games start tonight.
Yeah, we'll throw that on the rundown and see what's going on. Did you say there's racing this weekend?
Yeah, Clash at Bowman's Gray in Winston-Salem. You know, they always do that. Well, the last couple of years, they've done Clash at the Coliseum.
Oh, okay.
And the L.A. Coliseum.
Yeah.
And
This year
it's in Winston-Salem.
Interesting.
At Bowman's Gray.
All right.
I believe that's Winston-Salem.
We will have more for you, Pirate Radio Live, on a Thursday after this.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates!
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of Pip Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 five-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. Pip, where business goes to grow.
At Chicken Salad Chick, we make our food from scratch every day using fresh quality ingredients. We have 12 flavors of chicken salad, plus soups, sides, sandwiches, and desserts. Whether you're craving traditional, savory, spicy, or fruity and nutty chicken salad, we have something for everyone. All of our delicious chicken salads conveniently packaged in take-home containers and multiple sizes for you or the whole family. Visit Chicken Salad Chick or order online today. Now open at 112 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Chicken Salad Chick.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Golden Ticket Cinemas is Greenville's movie theater, and they are located on Greenville Boulevard near the Cracker Barrel. And now IMAX is officially here. You can catch a movie in Greenville's only IMAX theater with laser projection, precision sound, custom theaters with stadium seating, and as always, unlimited popcorn. Get your movie tickets today at gtcinemas.com. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style at Golden Ticket Cinemas. And chronic joint pain hovers, and you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head, and that goes for former ECU quarterback David Garrard too. And this is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they are delivering long-term relief. Treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today, 252-765-PAIN. That's 252-765-PAIN. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Shirley Rhodes, intern Logan, intern Grayson, J-Bone, Jared Watkins here.
Yep.
And Greg Hudson joining us. What's up, Coach Hud?
Good to see you.
Good to be seen. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Under the weather?
Was like a soft old man that I'm becoming.
Soft. But you're good to go now?
Got to call Balco. Get this thing right.
Joel had a question for Greg Hudson. He said, what does Coach Hud think about Sean ghosting him? So I think Chandler mentioned...
I don't think about it.
Okay. You've moved on? You're okay? Chandler didn't upset you?
No. I didn't even know until you told me.
Yeah.
You can't be ghosted if you don't know.
Apparently, Chandler does this thing where he says, I'll let you know, and then doesn't let anybody know. It happened with Alex Harper, and it may have happened with you as well, he said.
He let me know on Tuesday night.
That's just one less fool I got to have in my life. That's
there you go. All right. Chandler's out.
Curve.
Jamie's got a question. Is Hud going to watch Indiana-Purdue? Does he watch college basketball?
Yeah, now that, as soon as the Super Bowl's over, that's why.
Then it's time to get logged in?
Well, it doesn't Duke and Chapel Hill play this week?
Yeah.
And that's because the Super Bowl used to be a week earlier, and the Duke-Chapel Hill game was it's now basketball season, get ready for March Madness.
Right. So you get into it a little bit after football.
Yeah.
Got Pro Bowl games this weekend. It's exciting.
They still exist?
Something. They do some stuff.
It's turning into the old 70s superstars.
Yeah, Battle of the Network Stars or whatever.
Stars, that's exactly what it is.
And honestly, I don't think you can have a football game, an exhibition football game. Like it's too violent of a sport, right? You just can't do it.
You don't practice boxing. You just fight.
Yeah.
You know.
So like you can't do a game.
I don't know what happened because guys used to go. And then it just seemed like it flipped one year where
the guys got smart.
Nobody cared. Well, Max Crosby, the last actual one they did, was the only one trying to do anything. Yeah, almost killed Russ.
Everything changed when they were pulling through the drive-through at Wells Fargo, and they're like, "Oh, I need to keep more of this."
Sean Taylor
just
crushed that punter.
Oh, by the way, we ain't messing around.
He doesn't go half speed.
I mean, just get rid of it if you're not gonna.
Well, they did. Now they're doing all this other junk.
They're going to play a flag football game.
I used to like in the 90s the quarterback challenge where like Mark Brunell and Dan Marino would be out there with the backwards hat and the chalk at the end of the ball.
Throwing seeds.
Yeah. I used to like that
Now
stuff.
they do it, but like Josh Allen, Lamar, like the top guys aren't going to be there. Joe Burrow will, but that's about it.
But I think, too, it has something to do with growing up. Like as a kid, I liked all the All-Star games. And as an adult, I do not.
Well, but you didn't see those guys all the time. There wasn't 50 networks, and
very true.
You couldn't see every game.
There was an interleague play.
You turned in to see the guys you didn't see all year. That's why the baseball All-Star game used to be just you couldn't wait to watch those guys wear different shoes. And I mean, it was exciting as a Reds fan that they were going to not wear black shoes. Which it was like Barry Larkin's going to wear red shoes.
This is going to be awesome.
Holy cow!
Well, on that note, Hud, how much of a nerd I was, like the game in San Diego in the early '90s, the ball had blue and orange threading. What do you call it?
Seams.
Seams.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Like that blew my mind as a 10-year-old, so a 12-year-old, whatever. But now I just don't care.
Yeah. Well, even with the NBA, you watch like some of these contests, and you don't even know who the guys are.
Yeah. Well,
contests
I think that's part of age too. Or they have Mac McClung.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. The stars don't want to be in it.
Yeah.
They can't even get Caitlin Clark to be in it.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
I wouldn't do it either.
Ionescu's going to play in it though, or the 3-point contest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Her, Steph, and Clay.
Is that it?
I mean, there's others, but I mean, those are the headliners.
Gotcha. All right. Alex says, go to Bowman Gray on a Friday or Saturday night. You will come away a new person.
The race is Sunday night, but yeah.
I think he's saying just local races there.
Yeah.
Bowman Gray, the famous quarter-mile track, says Tyler. They're doing basically a NASCAR event.
I feel like it's in Winston-Salem.
Oh, they like right down the street.
No.
It is in Winston-Salem.
Okay.
Going over there.
Bowman Gray. So the NASCAR boys will be there at a
Sunday at 8
short
is
track.
an odd time.
That'll be cool, though.
Dirt?
No. What's the dirt one? The Elvira or whatever? Elmira? What's it called? The dirt race they do every year? You're not familiar with what I'm talking about?
No, I mean, they used to put dirt on Bristol.
Did you just stump him?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him.
Right.
Yeah.
You doing drugs, Danny?
Go find your sister.
Every day.
What am I thinking of, race fans? Tell me that dirt track I'm trying to think of. Where's Jordan Anders when you need him? All right, Hud, we had ECU Baseball Media Day earlier this week.
That is so good to hear.
I asked Coach Godwin about the veteran coaches, legendary names, all the guys that have stepped down, A, due to age, but B, more so due to what college athletics is today.
Are you referring to all sports?
All sports.
I thought you
not
were
just
talking about
no. I'm talking about Roy Williams and
Tony
Coach
Bennett.
K and Nick Saban.
Who was the first guy that really shocked everybody? The guy at Virginia? No, Villanova. Who's
Jay Wright.
Right.
Yeah.
When Wright stepped down, I was like,
Because that was.
here we go.
And he's an old guy that looks a lot younger than he is, but I mean, he had 2 decades left, whatever you want. But Cliff Godwin referenced the basketball coach when I asked him about this. I asked him how he kind of stays motivated and enjoys what he does with all the changes. This is cut 7, Shirley, from Cliff.
The Riley Johnsons of the world, our staff, I get emotional because that's what keeps me here. But for me to sit here and say I like what's going on in college athletics, I'd be lying to you. So this place means a lot. But, yeah, I'm not done yet. Not done yet. But, when Tony Bennett retired, that really hit home to me because I think that guy's a class act. And I don't know him. You know, a lot of people can talk the talk, but I believe that guy walked the walk, and he did it the right way. And I just respect him from afar, being a basketball guy. And but I think you're going to see more of that because there's more things that the coaches have to deal with today than they ever have. And I don't care how much money you make, it wears on you. And I don't envy anybody who's coaching at a high level in college athletics today. And if you're on the outside looking in and you want to throw stones, hey, come live in our shoes for a little bit. I can tell you that because it's a lot different. But we still have the right people in our organization, and as long as we can keep doing that, then I'm going to keep on being the head coach here.
All right, there's Cliff Godwin's comments. Coach Hood.
Spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the guys that – it's when you start seeing people step away that aren't in positions where they're fiscally okay, that's when it's really hitting. You know, those guys aren't walking away broke and, you know, making a risk, you know. And you got to have plan B. You know, when you pull the tiger by the tail, better have a second move.
Or Jay Wright went right to television and is probably making, you know.
And he stopped by Wells Fargo before he signed the resignation paper and made sure all the allocations were good. But it is a point. It is there, but it's a lot of money and it's a lot of work, and you're earning every penny.
I want to do a little two-parter here, Shirley, with Austin Knight. Cut 3, he was asked, the pitching coach at East Carolina, what are some of the rule changes we'll see this year in baseball?
Ooh, yes.
The changes aren't really changes. I think they're just kind of mandating it at a little bit higher level by the umpires. And so, yeah, I almost got thrown out of an inter squad this past weekend. But that'd have been something, huh? But basically what was happening there is in the past with the pitch clock, the pitchers have just been working extremely fast. Now the hitter's eyes have to be up within the 10 seconds. The pitcher can't start their delivery until the eyes are on them. Now, in those circumstances, right or wrong, I think some of the umpires are still figuring out exactly what that looks like because they have a lot on their plate. They're trying to call balls and strikes. They're trying to manage the game. And so that was kind of what we were talking about and going through because Ethan was in the windup and there was just some confusion of what was happening and where he was at in his delivery and all those different things. And so I think that all that stuff will get cleared up really early in the spring. You may see some guys get called on some things, but I think as with any of these rules, as the spring goes, we got to get in a flow with everything. So
some of it seems gimmicky, but I will say being at Clark LeClaire last year, pitch clock, it's a difference. It goes by a lot smoother. You're on board with it, Hud?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys out there scratching and itching and looking around and Velcroing their gloves.
No more Garcia Pera?
Yeah, he'd be done.
He was referencing Ethan Norby there, who likes to work at warp speed, and I guess now the batter has to be looking at the pitcher before he can start his windup, and the umps are going to keep an eye on that. So,
well, how does that work with the pitch clock?
Well, he's got to be in at appropriate time. Yeah, I don't know.
Making sure that those guys are going to be within the pitch clock all the time. And they're not going to get any errors.
All right, one new thing you will see is something we see in the majors, and that's when the pitchers strip down and get checked for substances. Cut 4, Shirley. Coach Godwin referenced this, so I asked Austin Knight about pitchers being checked for illegal substances.
Yes, and so with the starting pitchers, they had to be checked basically at the beginning of their outing. And so the umpires are also figuring out when they're going to do that. Is that after the first inning? Is that before the second inning? What does that look like? All the relievers get checked on their way in from the bullpen. And so there's obviously some viral videos of guys kind of lathering their hands up with stuff in the spring last year. And so, they're trying to obviously do exactly like they do in the major leagues and make sure that people are not cheating on the mound. And so it's not something that our guys are going to have to worry about because, our guys aren't doing that anyway.
Yeah, just give it to the catcher. How hard is that?
I was going to say, Hud, there's
what I did.
No question that there was more cheating going on in your day than there is now, right?
No.
Or wrong? No?
I
feel like there's electronic cheating and stuff now, but like physical cheating, you think it's still the same?
Yeah.
As it's always been?
It's part of the game.
You got a substance. You brought in some substance you're using today illegally.
Liquid cocaine.
you got it right there.
It's for my little nose rash I got from.
Yeah, but the spin on your curve looks great today.
Actually, you can get away with substances if you just take the needle nose pliers and the little metal ring at the end of your pitching glove. If you pinch it and turn it, you get a little sharp edge. When you throw the ball back, you just give it a couple nice scrapes.
What in the world? Where'd you learn that one? I had never heard that one before.
You put a nice little scrape right by the seam. You can get a little movement.
You did say something there that I think you're being honest about, right? Like catchers can help the pitchers with that stuff. Is that true? Like, does that happens?
Anybody can.
Dude, I'm naive. I think everybody's on the up and up.
No, it's boring.
Yeah. What's the best thing to put on the ball to help with
boogers?
Really? Okay. Everybody's got them
free.
Yeah.
If they could put a substance in their Copenhagen or their chew and find a way to get it to the ball, that'd be a good one.
I don't think they're allowed. I mean, they probably still
you
do.
can't dip it. Well, the guys.
Yeah. I don't know what everybody walking around like this. I don't know what's in there.
Bubble gum.
Yeah.
Raisins.
Yeah.
If you ain't cheating,
but I'll tell you where they're not cheating anymore. After visiting NASCAR, man, they have stripped that bad boy down. Those cars, you just like going to Walmart and buying a model. It's just plastic, and there's a cage in there, and everything's made by NASCAR.
Well, they cracked down last year.
I was gonna say, like, you
cannot even do the old Bondo where you load it up and make it heavy on the inside left.
The problem is if you do find a way to cheat during the race, they find it afterwards, right? And
yeah, because Alex Bowman got his playoff spot taken away.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin, he had 3 wins, so I mean it didn't matter at the end of the day. But they took away one of his wins, which took him out of the regular season championship.
Man, it is. I couldn't believe it when I saw
this kind of bare bones.
I mean, there used to be dozens of employees, and now there's like 10 or 12 in the whole facility. And they use maybe a handful of tools, and the guy working on the engine's still the guy, but from the body and the frame and all that stuff, it was just plain. Here it came from NASCAR. They make it. Here you go. Get in line and run.
So everything, I feel like I ask
all
this
plastic
every year. I'll ask Mac, but I'll ask you, Jared. You're a NASCAR fan, right? Isn't everything supposed to be the same? Cars, engines, everything, or is it not?
Different teams do different things.
So who's the best driver, you think, pound for pound?
Kyle Larson.
All right, let's take Kyle Larson and put him in the worst car. And let's take the worst driver in NASCAR and put him, who's got the best car, you think?
The guy with the most money.
Who is that?
I mean, probably Kyle Larson. He drives for Hendrick.
Let's just swap them. Who finishes first? Who finishes ahead of who?
I'm going to go with the Hendrick driver, but
our engineer's better.
You're going to go with the guy in the Hendrick car.
Yeah.
Rather than Larson.
I mean, Kyle Larson would do better than that worst driver in that worst car.
But
yeah, Hendrick's got the monies. They got the best car.
That's why they pay their pit guys the most. The key is how fast you are in that pit. That's where the race is won and lost. It's in that pit.
And they've got more to spend on that stuff as well.
Yeah.
And equipment. I mean,
it's wild.
So linebacker, who's he with? Brad Keselowski, is that what he said? Yeah.
Rouse.
Knaus.
You know, those engines, though, are unbelievable. Those engineers are running the game.
You been to a race?
Not in a long time. But this year I'm committed to it.
I was going to say,
I got to go see Tank Neck down in the pit running the show, and he does a great job.
Where you want to go? What track you want to go to?
Anyone, I don't care.
I've never been, and this year I'm hoping to get to Martinsville. That's my favorite track.
I want to go to Charlotte, and I'd say Daytona, but I just don't feel like going all the way to Florida.
I used to like running Richmond on my video game. I think I'd like to go to Richmond.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, it's not a huge track, right? It's like a intermediate maybe.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a short track.
It's not a super
speedway.
speedway. It's not a short track.
Yeah. I'd like to go to one of those. Daytona 500 coming up in 3 Sundays.
Yep, February 16th.
Yeah.
We got the Clash this weekend with the heat races.
Robin's
race. It's going to be good.
All right. I'm going to try to get into it. I kind of do every year and just kind of peter out. But
let's go over and see linebacker.
I bet that would get me in if I went to a race or if I went behind the scenes.
That's the other thing I'm saying. If I go, I want We'll be inside the ropes.
You're going to be on the damn TV, like jacking up the car and putting the tire on.
Yeah, sit up there with the peasants.
The peasants. He doesn't want to associate with fans like me.
Let them eat cake.
Shirtless, drunk.
Yes.
Throwing trash.
Budweisers
I feel like
everywhere.
a West Virginia game, Hud.
I'll drive. Fine. That's right.
Let's take a break. We'll come back more with Coach Hud. We got our Fleet Feet rundown and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this. Doug Henry of Greenville would like to say thank you from the whole entire team for a record-breaking year. We could not have done it without all of our wonderful customers. Doug Henry always has new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry of Greenville, easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Happy 2025, Pirate Nation.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose. 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kairos Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our Float Therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kairos Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at KairosFloats.com. Kairos Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting pirates.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with RentAFishTank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. RentAFishTank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. RentAFishTank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at RentAFishTank.com.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Like a cold beer on a hot summer day. Nice. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. And, of course, the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. And they have something going on every night of the week, including live music every single night. Coming up on Friday night, you can expect a live performance from the Cooper Greer Band. And they'll take the stage at around 10 p.m. And then on Saturday is Alec Ottaway performing. And, of course, ladies, you get in free all weekend long. Don't forget about their Sunday Fun Day as well. You can check out the largest 4K screen in Greenville along with 18 TVs. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live.
Was that on?
The music ran out on me. Oh, it was a shorter bed than I thought it was.
I need to somehow instigate a fight between Shirley and Hood just to see what would happen.
She would whoop my ass.
That would be. I don't think the building would be standing.
She would beat me like a yard dog.
Greenville would be ashes.
I'd be dead.
Oh, man. All right, I'm going to try to do that before the year's out.
If I threw a punch, I swear I'd fall down.
It better land. That one
like
punch.
The top falling down. I can't throw a football anymore. This nerve
shoulder.
It goes right to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm trying everything.
Can you go underhand? Throw a little soft toss to your grandson in a few years?
Oh, that yeah. I can do
Yeah,
that all day.
you got that. You're good to go. Hud, what do you think?
I can get anybody through strikes.
What do you think about the Super Bowl?
I don't. No, actually.
Do you ever
repeat?
Like, do you get the matchups?
I'm all yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is not exciting a lot of people, mostly because of Chiefs fatigue.
Turn the basketball on.
There you go. There's something for everybody.
Okay, there was Golden State Warrior fatigue. Then there was the Bulls fatigue.
It happens, yeah.
I was, when you were children, nursing, I was watching a potential 3-peat with the Lakers. So, yeah. You know what? Everybody bitches about teams that don't win, and then when they win too much, they bitch about them. And just like the other day, it was too cold here, and now it's too hot. Nobody's satisfied. Bunch of losers.
That's a promo. Get that one, Shirley, for Pirate Radio's commercial breaks.
What are your thoughts on Pete Carroll?
Oh, God.
To the Raiders.
Bring it. I love it.
Jared, I think it's been 100% approval rating from everyone we've asked.
I've been waiting on him
when's
because
the trade? When's Wilson going to?
He's free agent. We don't have to give up anything except a few bucks.
You think that's going to happen?
No way.
I want Stafford maybe if he's available.
You got Darnold. Be happy.
Hey, you know what? Pete Carroll can still throw a spiral.
Yeah,
he can still spin the ball. I can't. So he's way ahead of me.
I've been waiting on his opinion.
How old is he?
73.
But Holton Ahlers spent some time in Seattle preseason a couple years ago and said he loves it. And I said, I had the obvious question, Hud, can a 70-something connect with the players? He said, absolutely.
Absolutely.
He is the youngest, whatever.
I mean, how old's the Pope? Pope's 80-something. He's in charge of 1 billion people.
He really connects with me, I must say.
You hear Spurrier talk about that?
Nah, you're a little too old for him.
They asked Spurrier if he was too old to coach. He goes, hey, I can take care of 125. The Pope's in charge of 1 billion. He's 80. Honky check.
Hud, I couldn't pause my TV. But I was going to send you. We got honky checked in the worst way Sunday. We be in Washington. De'Ami Brown catches the ball. 2 honkies on him.
Oh.
Ball comes out. Another honky lands on it.
Somebody.
Triple honky check.
Red, honky. Somebody is getting fired.
Too many honkies in that Eagles defense.
Let a white running back score?
Yeah, I mean, we got honky check to the nth degree.
What was it, 1967
Alabama? Eagles, Chiefs, Super Bowl. I do not want the Eagles to win, so I'm hoping to see history coming up next Sunday.
I mean, It's all for the Swifties.
Oh, yeah. Eagles got
what's the spread?
It is Chiefs by a couple. Fair line.
3-peat.
Hard to make. Although Mahomes was a underdog
last year.
Yeah.
Made some money on that. Yeah, Chiefs 1.5.
Yeah.
He did something in the last game that was statistically freaky too. It was something with the percentage. He didn't miss for like 11 straight or so many passes or something crazy.
It's kind of Brady-esque because it's not a ton of like flashy plays. It's just
it's not
do what you got to do.
Serious bunch of downfield throws.
Yeah,
and he's throwing to basically an old man with Kelsey, who's still got the spin move. You can't stop it. They're just great. They play as good at geometry football and spacing and changing the spacing, and then it changes again. I mean, you're going to get 3 different types of spacing from snap, and then after about 2 seconds into the play, it's all different again.
I know the answer is Andy Reid, but seriously, who is their offensive coordinator right now?
Matt Nagy.
Andy Reid.
Oh yeah, Matt Nagy. Yeah, so it's Andy Reid.
Which is why Chris Jones came out. He's like, well, until somebody takes away our coaching staff, we're going to keep winning. It's like, well, you have like terrible head coaches as your coordinators, so I don't really think anybody wants
Eric Bieniemy. They let him walk.
Yeah. Then they just bring in Matt Nagy. Nobody's going to hire Nagy.
He went to Washington, which was dumb because Rivera was on the hot seat. So Rivera gets fired, and then Bieniemy goes to college.
UCLA. And he gets fired after one season.
Yeah. So
he's
available.
Geez, somebody just interviewed. The Patriots interviewed him, and obviously they went with McDaniels, but he's up for coordinating spots right now. Could see him with the Saints. Kellen Moore supposedly taking that job.
Yeah, by the way, that's still open as of right now, right? But Kellen Moore is the front runner.
Yeah, it's because Cliff took out his name. Cliff Kingsbury, Joe Brady took out his name. Mike McCarthy isn't going to coach this year, so it's looking like Kellen Moore.
Brian Schottenheimer lands in Dallas, and Charlotte Jerry Jones had comments this week. What did Jerry have to say?
Well, I just like
there's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Hud, your thoughts?
Love it. Yeah. Whatever he says, I just like it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I want me some glory hole.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can all relate to that, right?
That's a new way of saying just win, baby. That's the Dallas way of saying
That's
how they say it in Texas.
Did you watch Landman?
Oh, yeah.
All of it? Did you see Jerry?
Best supporting actor. And get him in.
100%.
Get him on Broadway.
Broadway? Yeah, I'll do Jerry Jones
that
singing
guy
tunes.
Was great. Oklahoma. I mean, I loved. That was the best scene of the series so far.
It was. It was really touching.
Well, the very first scene, when he tells them what's going to happen, what they're going to bring in and set up the DEA there across the street. That scene, and then Jerry Jones, that made the whole series.
The way people talk this up, I want to watch it, but on Twitter, all I've seen are the clips of Billy Bob Thornton's daughter in the show.
Oh my God! Dude.
And that has made me not.
It is.
Want to watch
that's tough to watch. Yeah. My daughter does not talk about the same topics his daughter does on that show to me, and she never will.
Scares me to be a father. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit ain't good. I mean, that ain't good.
Well, Hud,
beep, beep.
Took you 32 minutes. That's a new record.
Beep,
Congrats,
beep,
man.
Beep, beep.
You really held out.
My
today.
bust.
Yeah. I didn't. I think the president said all these government, like FCC, shutting down, so we can cuss as much as we want on the radio.
You
now.
can say anything you want.
Yeah.
Tell them to come on in.
We're good to go.
Where do I sign the fine?
The FCC won't let me be.
What's the?
Thank you, Slim.
What about the stuff out of up the road with the Belichick team and them switching conferences?
I haven't.
They're not going to switch conferences. Well, at least
at the moment.
You tell me then.
SEC.
Who's the SEC getting? Carolina?
Carolina.
Clemson? Florida State?
No.
Just Carolina?
I'm going with it. Carolina.
Dang.
Not only Carolina.
Yeah. I'll make it.
The Tar Heels.
That's 20, right? How many they got?
Yeah, I think it's like 18 right now.
The news today, ESPN has agreed to pick up its option to continue broadcasting ACC sports through 2036.
How much? 3.68 million or something?
I didn't see a number.
Billion?
Billion.
3.8 billion?
Gotta be billion.
Yeah. And And, man, I wish Chandler was here so we could do our
So if they pick that up to do that new deal with the ACC, what does that tell you that who's staying?
Florida State, Clemson, Miami, Carolina.
And who's staying independent?
Oh, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Carolina, the SEC.
I feel like the state would say something about that, right? Like, you can't just take one.
You're the president, and they're going to say, here's $30 million a year. Next year, we're going to give you $15 million. Now you tell them why you turned it down.
And all the buyout stuff you don't worry about, I guess. Yeah, that's...
They'll backload it.
Chump change. All right. Carolina. So what does the ACC make a move and bring in East Carolina, Coach Hud?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
I guess we probably need to win the American first.
Hell, winning don't matter.
Don't matter.
Okay, well.
The biggest reason East Carolina's been left out is because they're located in Greenville. If we could just pick up the university, move it to a big market. Now, big markets don't matter as much as they did, but like early 2000s.
What about Rice?
Hey, we'll take Rutgers. We'll take...
Rice is in a big market.
Fair, but why?
Fair's where you get a pig in the summer.
Who wanted Rutgers? Like, why Rutgers? Who cares about Rutgers? Why are they in the Big Ten?
Because of how many people are in their viewing audience.
Okay, that's exactly what I was just saying.
And they have brick and mortar.
We got bricks.
Yeah, what's mortar?
We had brick and mortar till those kids messed it up last night.
Where's Troy at?
Damn,
Troy.
Troy's Facebooking. You know what? Screw Troy, because he put up a picture of him and Joe Gibbs on Sunday, which I knew immediately we were going to lose.
Wow.
When he's on your side, I knew we were done.
Yeah.
I knew we were toast.
Dead around
here. Let's get our Fleet Feet rundown. We'll grab some soap to wash out Greg Hudson's mouth during the break.
Damn.
You know did that ever happen to you as a kid? Like, I think that happened to me at church one time as I was a kid. I think
got a heavy hand to the back of the head to learn my lesson.
I just used the George Carlin, what happens if you get your mouth washed out with soap.
Wait, I love George Carlin, but I don't know this bit.
I'll wash your mouth out with soap. I'll blow bubbles up my ass.
Oh, man. That's good. I will take a break and have more for you. Pirate Radio
Live.
You got a cigarette?
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy Talls for Smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kid Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
Chico's Mexican restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $9.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $9.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Pirate Radio.
Behind every captain, there's a crew. Sure, some of you are as ugly as a sea cucumber. Some of you are closer to being a chair or coat rack than a pirate. And some of you are just fish I've dressed up in a hat.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. 5th Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room is your favorite place in downtown Greenville for lunch, dinner, or drinks with friends. 5th Street serves lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday, plus brunch starting at 10:30 on Saturdays and Sundays. Follow 5th Street on Instagram for the latest events and specials. 5th Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room right beside the State Theater. And by the way, they've got a new game room that's going to be opening soon. And if you like some old school games, you might want to check out 5th Street as well. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Hud, you gave up a few 40-point games when you were here. Will you give some of your money back?
Do what? Not a dime.
Not a dime back.
Not a dime back.
Here's listening to
Get your facts and come back and see
some Jim Calhoun audio during the break.
What was the take tonight, Clip?
What was the take?
Would you please? Well, if you guys cover this, I wouldn't have
That
to.
was beautiful. That's one of the best. That's awesome. All right, let's get our Fleet Feet rundown. A-Harp, tell us about our friends at Fleet Feet.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
Coach Hud, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to share this Alex Harper film from his little training sesh he did a couple weekends ago with all your football buddies and get them a pro job. Get them a job with a team. Get them signed up.
Oh. Call Rayner. He knows how to do it.
Yeah, if he can make a right call on the baseball field, that'd be a good start.
Ooh, man.
I'm just kidding. I like Wilson Rayner.
What's the times on those snaps?
I don't know. I don't know if they're good. That was right in the bucket, though. And he said one thing he's got to do is learn to block because he didn't have to do that while at East Carolina. I guess they just snap and don't get touched or whatever.
For punts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at these lasers he's firing back there, Coach. Come on.
You're supposed to. They better be.
All right. Sorry, Alex. HUD's not going to help.
Who you want me to send it to?
I tried. I don't know. You got a friend? You got friends on every damn staff. Where's David Blau? Is he on the show
What's
today?
his agent?
I don't know. You.
I'm expensive.
I know that. You getting David Blau on for us?
What's it take?
What was the take today? Can you keep Blau in Washington? I heard he's rumored to go somewhere.
Jets, Bears.
Well, that would be for
Jags.
the quarterback position, not the assistant to the quarterback.
Okay, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, because he's assistant quarterback coach right now.
That makes sense. So he would get a bump.
That'd be a great move.
In title and pay. All right. I wanted to see what the just to make fun of him and laugh.
Pro Bowl games?
Yeah, Pro Bowl games. Let's see what they
I know they're playing dodgeball. Maybe not tonight, but tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dodgeball. Isn't that banned? Oh, wait, no.
No, that's just in elementary schools.
Trump's bringing that back.
You can play it as an NFL player.
Signing an executive order to bring dodgeball back.
The kids, they'll be dodging. Duck, dip, dive, dodge.
Throw it at their face.
Please just give me a website to find this stupid stuff. Thursday Skills Showdown. What does that mean? We've got... I don't know. I don't care. See if you can find it, Jared.
ESPN always makes it so difficult to find the simplest things, so I'm not surprised.
We would play a much more brutal dodgeball game.
HUD, what all-star games you go to? Did you go to one in high school, I'm sure, like a Shrine Bowl they have here in North Carolina? What do they do up there?
Got invited to them, didn't play.
Why is that?
Didn't want to take a week out of my summer.
All right.
I mean,
good call.
Why would I take a weekend, 5 days in the heat and practice against guys I didn't know?
For the love of the game, Greg.
It's baseball season, man.
Okay. It just says Skills Showdown tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't say it.
That's tonight?
February 2nd, we'll have AFC versus NFC flag football. And there will be a post-game trophy celebration. There will be a live DJ and player interviews. This is what the Pro Bowl is now. So there is that.
I mean, good God, can they tell you what they're playing?
Yeah, I know. It's almost like they keep it a secret because it's so embarrassing or something. It's impossible to find. We talked about this earlier in the show. Let's look at the Reds win total for 2025. Ooh. What do you think it's going to be, HUD? Let's go with
80.
Close, 78.5. So got them under 500, but with potential to do better. Ellie De La Cruz, one of the cover boys.
Most electrifying man in all of baseball.
You're what, Murph?
Till they throw that curve. And yeah. Jabu shows up.
Just watching him steal bases is awesome.
What's Murph got going?
Bats afraid of curveball. 83.5. Above 500.
I thought they'd be higher.
The highest team in the NL Central, I see the Cubs at 84.5. And it would be the Cubs.
No kidding.
But, I mean, so that's one game ahead. So, like, going to be pretty close between the Cubs and the Brewers. Pirates and Reds right there around each other. And Cardinals. How about the Cardinals have the least? I guess tied with the Pirates. But that organization, from my baseball watching life, one of the most consistent in baseball.
It just disappeared.
Speaking of honky checks, they'd have random, and Alec Burleson fits in well. They have honkies with hair coming out of their hat.
Yeah.
Every year, random dudes, and make the playoffs. But they have struggled here of late.
Bring the mullet back.
But looking forward to some baseball. You going to go to any ECU games, HUD? Do you like going out to the park?
Love going to them.
Yeah. Going to be a fun time. Weather's getting nicer.
You can go to those, right? What you're not paying for that.
I have to pay. I can't get paid to go anymore.
Let me know me.
Okay. I'll get a pass. I'll show up. Oh, they got me with a parking ticket on Monday.
Yeah, they got all of us.
What?
Did you ever get a parking ticket when you coached at ECU?
No.
So we got parking tickets. But you can still get a ticket because we got tickets for parking in the wrong direction.
Isn't there a new parking czar? It's like we've been here a year. I heard that.
Not sure. But did you know you could park in the wrong direction? Do you know what that means?
Like on the other side of the street.
That's what it sounds like.
I've only heard it for street parking, and it still boggles my mind.
This is Like pulling into a spot or backing into a spot. You're not allowed to do that in the spots at ECU. My reaction as well.
Back end's got to be out, facing out.
But I walked out of media day, and all I saw was yellow tickets as far as the eye could see.
You can't. They want to see your license plate or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what if you cover it?
I guess you get a ticket.
Then take a picture of it off and say he's lying.
I have never heard in all my years parking in the wrong direction like that as far as pulling up, because that's the safest way to do it. So then you can just pull right out rather than having to back out. You know what I'm saying? But they don't feel that way over at East Carolina.
Never heard that one.
So they were.
That's so that person doesn't have to even get out of the vehicle.
That is what we kind of came to the conclusion of.
That's lazy.
Yep. That's what that is.
We need an executive order for that.
HUD, ECU basketball has won 3 games in a row.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You like Schwartz, right?
Yeah. I like the way he coaches.
I like Mike Schwartz. My only issue is
tremendous amount of respect for everything.
Ton. Bring in some shooters.
We need to go find Jimmy from Hoosiers. Go find Jimmy Chetwood. They can chuck it from the cheap seats.
And we need to do it like they did in Blue Chips, where they give the guy a tractor
or
bag of money.
Go to West Virginia and find. Does White Chocolate have a kid?
Jason Williams.
That's how I love watching him. I like watching him play pickup games now.
I'll throw on some Jason Williams highlights once a month.
So funny.
Yeah. He's still doing it?
Yeah, he was yelling at the ref. He's like, I know why you call that beep beep foul. Just so you could go tell everybody you called a foul on J-Dub. He was pissed. But, man, he's good.
Yeah, he was solid.
And all the players that have ever played with him, they give him praise right away of what a teammate he was. And they said, you better not look down, or the ball would be right in your face.
Kings and Jazz they had Stockton with the high shorts and Malone versus Weber and Jason Williams back then. It was such a fun mix. Yeah.
Then he won a championship with the Heat.
The Heat, yeah. With Shaq and D-Wade.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I love that commercial they had with him and Randy Moss playing basketball in high school together. Was awesome.
How'd they lose? Well, they didn't.
Yeah.
Is he okay? Ever hear anything on Moss? His health?
No.
I think he beat it. Like he
They've
came
been
out and
kind
he
of
said,
quiet
like,
on it, haven't they? Has he said something about it?
I mean, that was like when he first stepped away from ESPN. So,
HUD documentary recommendation. Have you seen the Patriots documentary on Apple, the Dynasty one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that recently.
Liked it.
Yeah. They really made Belichick look like a piece of crap, and Brady look like the golden boy.
It's a craft production.
Yeah. But documentaries have slants, and that was theirs, I guess. But it was really good.
Somebody's got to take a beating.
Yeah.
I mean, he is pretty ruthless.
Yeah.
But who went? Nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
I mean, keep being nice, you're going to get beat.
There you go.
Need to mean it up a little bit, I guess.
Mean it up, dude. See how mean Belichick is at Chapel Hill. He seems nice when he joins McAfee. That's the weirdest thing to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all these guys join the media.
How much is he getting paid to be on McAfee, I wonder?
$1
And smile.
As much as he wants.
$2 million.
Yeah. More than $50 that
yeah, more than 50.
That punter got on JB's show.
More than 50.
I'd like to hear HUD go on Jason Brown's show.
I think that podcast might end after that episode.
You know what I'm talking about? The Last Chance You got? Did you watch any of
it? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That whole thing was
They have
worse.
So this Jason Brown guy, he was season 3 in California, I want to say.
It's embarrassing.
He had, I guess they talked about Luke Larson, the Australian punter at East Carolina, being as old as he is and being back in college football. Apparently, this Sully Harden guy that never played here, that was on the team, I'm assuming contacted him and said, hey, I got stories about this guy. And they did a whole show interviewing this guy, and he trashed Luke Larson and trashed the East Carolina program.
Ooh.
But there was like no substance to it or anything.
There's no substance to that whole, all those shows.
Yeah.
They just make ball and coaching and everybody look bad.
Yeah. I was not a fan of Jason Brown or even the other coach in that thing. But Clint Trickett was in it.
Was he really?
He was an assistant with Buddy. Buddy, did you watch?
No.
The first 2 seasons, Trickett was on one of them, yeah, as a coordinator. Because it is like big-time JUCO football.
Yeah.
They're like winning championships.
That's an oxymoron.
Oh, come on.
Cam went to one of those schools, didn't he?
Yeah, there's good. Yeah. There's good players there.
Cam had to go there.
Scam.
How about Cam saying he would not give up his MVP for a Super Bowl?
Hate that.
That's why. Well, he made $100 million. He's fine.
Is that what it's all about, Greg?
He was a good player. I thought he was.
He was MVP. He was
Heisman.
Great. Yeah, really good.
He just found a computer before it got lost.
Let's take that computer needed a home, a good home. We'll take a break and wrap it up here on a Thursday after this. That's pretty good.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
How much America is in a can of Four Loko USA? Take a pro wrestler, give him apple pie picks, bald eagle biceps, fists of four-wheel drive, and legs made of drones. Then add even more America. More America. More America. Four Loko USA. Tastes like real love.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Happy New
year, Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Winter chill is here, and we're continuing our biggest sale of last year with the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. You'll find major markdowns on tons of brands, including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Don't miss your chance to warm up with these once-a-year hot products with hot prices. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Pirate Radio.
Mr. Gibbs, Captain, you may throw my hat if you like. Aye, aye, Captain. I'll go and get it.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a good day for the stock market today. The Dow was up 168 points at 44,882. The NASDAQ is up 49 at 19,681. And the S&P was up 31 points at 6,071. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
Went to Florida. Won the Heisman.
That's right.
You gotta go with.
All right, we'll go with the old ball coach then. Hud, that was fun.
That was great. It was good for you.
Jarrett, Rain Man, did you enjoy it?
Good stuff, as always.
All right.
Where are you going? Where are you going to eat?
Overtimes.
We're going to overtimes.
You going?
I'm hosting trivia tonight.
We got any gift certificates from John?
Talk to the boss man.
It's on me.
Oh.
Shirley, you going?
Not that expensive of a place.
5-star. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, Grayson. Shirley Rhodes. We'll see you Friday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home. And Greg Hudson.
Be nice.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. This is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio Digital.
And welcome in to the Pirate